Welcome, welcome. If you can see me, hello, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this is a live Q&A with me today on this wonderful Wednesday. If you can see me, hello. It's not showing on live my side yet, but if you can see me, hello, welcome. If you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, all you need to do is pop your question in the chat for me and away I can go. We can do some questions. So can answer anything for you. Love, career, health, money, lifestyle, message from the other side, anything you've got going on really. So just let me know in the comment section. Going to be live for a couple of hours today and help some people out. So welcome, welcome. So as I said, if you're watching this with me as a live, welcome, welcome. Just pop your question in the chat for me. If you're watching this back later as a replay, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer in the moment. If you want to book a personal with me, all you need to do is email me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com, and don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me. It really does help. So we can get those likes up. Hey Mariana, welcome honey, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me honey as well. I've only got one like and I've liked it myself. So obviously I'm answering questions for people. Hopefully you're going to give me a thumbs up for doing that. So Mariana says, hi Liz, what are secret thoughts and feelings and guidance for my kids and the move to ES? So what's the message from M? So what's M's secret thoughts? Fly note, okay? I can't hold back. So he's going to be moving forward towards you very soon. You've got the 8 of Wands. This is speed, movement, travel as well. So I feel this is a good move for travel. You know, this move, again, I feel it's the right thing to do. So don't hold it back. So I feel over the next 8 weeks, you're going to see change in many areas of your life. So things are going to move forward radically in the next 8 weeks or so. So obviously, where are we now? March. So that takes you like into May. So big changes between now and May. But he doesn't want to hold back from you anymore. That's what he's thinking about. That's his secret thought. That's his feeling. I don't want to hold back anymore from you. Hey, Andrew, and welcome, honey. Thank you for being here. Don't settle. You deserve nothing but the best. So again, you deserve the best of everything in home life and in love. So don't settle for anything. If you want to move, move. If you want to make a change, change. You do what's right for you. You're being guided to go with the flow. I'm seeing that like water energy there. Flowing, allowing things to unfold naturally, doing what feels right and good for you. So any guidance for this move? Okay, again, let go of the burden. I feel at this moment, there's a big burden you're carrying around you need to release. So once you release the burden, then you're going to feel better about this move. So you're carrying around the burden. Now, this could be worry, like in general about your kids being okay. It could be what's going on with their dad. I feel let that burden go and things will improve, okay? This is like a burden as well you've been carrying around since October time. So once you let go of that burden, things are going to feel much better for you. Because I do feel it's a good move. It's the right thing to do. Every time I pick up on the energy, that's what I'm connecting with. Anything else you need to know? We've got distance. No matter where you are, this love will always remain. And I feel that's definitely a sign as well about this move, that wherever you move to, the love will still be there between you and Em, or even between the kids and the dad. You know, the love is going to remain there. So don't worry about the move at all. I feel you've got to let go of that burden, because I do feel it's the right move for you. You know it is. I feel your kids are going to be okay. And I feel that's what you need to know about your kids as well, that no matter where you are, no matter where they are, the love will remain, which means they'll have the love of their mum and their dad. It won't stop anything, even though your ex may be acting a bit crazy, or, you know, the way he's behaving right now because of his own fear, but that will settle down. It's like an acceptance will come in around that. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Victor, welcome, honey. Great to see you. We've got Ling in the house as well. Welcome, welcome. Ashwin is in the house. So we're going to do Anjuan's donation. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz. Any message from DM today is current thoughts and emotions towards me. So how is your masculine feeling today? We would make a great team. So he is well aware that you are good together. And obviously this is what you've both experienced in dreams and fantasies in the 5D. Maybe even in the physical at some point as well. But I feel he's very aware that you would be good together. And he knows that through what he's feeling and experiencing when he's sleeping or when he's fantasizing or when he's allowing himself to think about this. And he's saying, I'm ready for the next chapter. So he wants to close out a chapter in his life to start a new chapter with you. Now, this could be something that's shifting into place where we are currently now in March, but between now and the next 21 weeks as well. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, say 5 months. So over the next 5 months, this is going to fall into place. Because he wants to start a new chapter with you, have a new beginning with you. And that's what he's thinking about. And he is thinking about this constantly, over and over. Not just like it pops in his mind one time. He's constantly thinking about this change. And he knows it's because you'd be good together. He knows it. They gave me a block there. So don't worry about any blocks, okay? So what else does he want you to know? So I feel what you need to know is there's a new chapter coming in your connection. What else do you need to know? What else? Yeah, telepathy is communicating this to you through your other realms. So dreams, feelings, signs, readings. I'm only a thought away, talk to me. So if you want to communicate with him around this full moon, look at the full moon there, okay, use telepathy. Connect with him through meditation or call him in. You know, close your eyes, call him in, because you can call your twin in that way and talk to them. Even if they seem a bit busy, or you might even say to you, let me come back to you in a minute when I've got more time, or you'd be surprised how they communicate. Okay, so use telepathy to get the answers you're seeking. But I feel there's a new chapter coming in. Anything else? Anything else you need to know? Yeah, 7 of Cups, there's a choice. And this could also be you choosing wisely as well. So you both want what you want. You both want each other. So there could be other options. There could be other things going on. But you both know what you want. It's just making that choice or decision. So this is the furthest timeline out for this is July. So I feel there's big shifts between now and July. But I'm getting between now and March in the next 21 weeks. Okay. I hope that helps. Big welcome to everyone who's jumping in. Thank you for being here. So I'm not ignoring anybody. Okay, I'm just going to the donations because I can't stay on as long as I did yesterday. Okay, so I'm going to prioritise the donations. So Antonio, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. I have a message from my DF, Jennifer. So what does Jennifer want you to know today? So Jennifer is saying to you, I'm in my head about us. Okay, so definitely a lot of overthinking going on, sleepless nights, restlessness, worry. Wanting to do something but in her head about it all. So, and this is to do with a karmic lesson. So it's either a karmic cycle that she's in that she needs to end, or something she's currently learning to step up and move forward or fight for you, which is probably what she needs to do anyway. But she's dealing with something. So some kind of karma or karmic situation is clearing out because she's learned the lesson. And she knows she's been learning the lesson to break the cycle. Which could be why there's silence between you or why there's like a going round and round in circles or things haven't yet moved forward. So I do feel she's healing some kind of karmic lesson to be able to come towards you. And I feel this is what she's looking at in her life, you know, what she needs to change and do and release. And this is also a lesson for you where you release your karma too. So again, this is like you letting go and allowing things to unfold naturally, not worrying about things. She is going to reach out or come forward towards you when the time is right. And I love that we've got a lady on that card, which is also significant to her coming to you. Okay, it shows that to you there. She's going to offer you her cup of love. So it's not like you've got to reach out or do something unless you really feel guided to. And then if you do, make sure you are connecting with your angels, because a lot of the time we connect with their energy and their urgency, and then we think we're being guided to reach out when we're being guided to trust. And I feel if you feel it's her turn to come towards you, then that's definitely what's happening here. And I'm seeing that horse as in the horse guiding her, you know, this year of the horse as well. So I just want to bring in a horse message because I feel the year of the horse is significant. So what else do you need to know? What else? So you get a balance. She's becoming more balanced during March and April to move forward towards you. So see how it's very similar. You know, her coming to you, they're going to be fear. Oh, she's releasing her fears. So this fear could be released over the next 3 to 4 weeks or between now and the end of April. So I'm seeing that 34 there as March and April. And I'm seeing this as her overcoming her fears to move towards you. So she is releasing whatever the karmic lesson is or the karmic cycle is. That is being released to bring her towards you. I hope that helps, okay? Big welcome to everyone who's here. I'm sending you all so much love. So I'm not ignoring anyone, guys. I am prioritising donations because I can't be on as long as I was yesterday. I was on for 3.5 hours yesterday. I can't do that today. So I'm going to be prioritising donations, and I may put a stop on them in about an hour as well, just so you know, okay? So I've got a really busy day today. So I've got like a couple of hours to be live. So we're going to do Ashwini. Thank you for the donation, honey. Ashwini says, 3D message from him, please. So what does he want to say to you today? He's saying to you, setbacks and differences, that's what he's battling, okay? So he's battling his demons. He's in his head. Okay, we've got the ego there. Now, I'm seeing the 15 as January to May. So he's battling his demons between now and May, because you've got May again here as well with the 5, 5, 5. So you may even be seeing 5, 5 or 5, 5, 5. That's about changes. He's dealing with the setbacks and any differences, like anything he's going through in his mind, to be able to make a decision and move towards you. So what you need to know at this time is that you're being protected from conflict and drama. You don't need to be dragged into that. Okay, you don't need to be a part of his chaos. Okay, so you're being protected from that by God, okay, by the universe, by the Creator, because you don't need to be dragged into that at all. You certainly don't want to be, you know, lashed out at or in the middle of some kind of big struggle. So understand that, okay, you're being protected. And I know you want him, I know it's frustrating, but God sees all. You know, you saw that little community post I shared for members yesterday about when something is removed from your life, there's a reason. You know, God sees what you can't see. So you're being guided to trust in that. Now, you're connecting in dreams. So I feel he's definitely been dreaming about you. So write down what you hear, it is me. So if you've had a dream about him, or you have a dream about him tonight or in the next few days, he's saying write down what you hear or what you see or what you feel, because that's a message from me to you. Now, I feel the message here as well, write down what you hear, because I feel you may receive messages through things you hear. So, for example, write this down now. Okay, get a journal and write down, okay, he's battling his demons at this time until May. And then you'll relax a little bit more. So then the message won't go out of your head. Okay, so you won't panic and think, oh no, I need to know what's going on because I don't know. You're thinking, right, well, I know that he's dealing with some kind of battle until May, and that's okay. I know I'm going to be dreaming about him, and he's going to be dreaming about me. And I need to pay attention to what I'm hearing. So that could be songs, messages in a reading, something you overhear. It's going to give you the guidance you need. So I feel this is more as like guidance for you as well, how to handle this situation. It's like the angels are saying they know that you struggle with certain things. So now you've got to get proactive and now you deal with this situation. Because I do feel he's dreaming about you, and I feel you're going to be dreaming about him. And he's saying this to you. Write down what you hear. It's me communicating with you. Okay, but I'm getting this energy of a protection around you, okay, and obviously the connection, but a protection around you between now and May. And your journey at this time, or your lesson at this time, is to let go, to surrender the outcome. Love cannot be hurried, cannot be forced, okay, let go. It's like I read someone that commented earlier and said, if he hasn't reached out by October, I'm moving on. You know, we can't put those kind of conditions on unconditional love. We have to trust in divine timing. You can't say, right, if he doesn't reach out by tomorrow, I'm not speaking to him ever again. It doesn't work that way. That's our ego. That's our own struggles. So this is saying to you, let go. That doesn't mean you move on. It means you give it to heaven and you stop worrying about it. Okay, and that will move things forward for you. But I feel he wants you to know today that he's dealing with struggle and chaos and he's in his head and you're being protected. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated again for your friend. Thank you for that, honey. So what's going on with your friend's masculine today? What's going on with your friend's masculine today with S? Ace of Cups, diving deep within. So he's diving deep within Francis because he knows where he belongs. So the Ace of Cups is the relationship he's seeking with you. And he feels like he's going underwater there. So I feel he is struggling to find his own identity or to be okay with who he is himself. So I feel like what he needs to do is work on the connection with himself more than anyone else. He's got to find himself. And I feel that's what he's doing between now and June. So between now and June, he's finding himself so he can actually be the right person for you. So he can actually give equally in this connection and show up for you the right time, you know, in the right way, should I say. Yeah, you're the shining star. So you're going to see a feather, a white feather, as a sign of the angels around you. So you may see other feathers. If you see like darker feathers, that's a sign of forgiveness. But I feel the angels are going to give you a feather as a sign really from him as well, but a sign from the angels to say, keep shining your light. Your light is guiding him to you like a beautiful star. It says, your spirit is always showing me the way. So I feel what this means is your twin is saying to you, you are showing me the way when you shine the light. Because right now he's going deep within. Okay, we're in Pisces season. So he is diving deep for the answers. He's going deep within. So he could be a hermit. He could be doing a lot of reflection, processing, trying to find his way out of his situation. And you're being shown feathers at this time as a sign of protection, okay? And I feel that your guidance is to shine your light bright, because that's leading him out of this darkness he's in. And he's very likely going through a bit of a dark night of the soul, so he's struggling a little bit. So you sending him your light is going to really help him find his way out. But I'm feeling there's a shift between now and June. So I feel by June he's going to be out of this dark night of the soul, and he's going to be able to move forward in a new way. Okay, so keep shining your light brightly, and that's moving him to you. Let me just pull one more card. Anything else? Anything else for Ashwini's friend, please, angels? Yeah, we got King of Cups. He definitely loves you, and he needs to complete a cycle first, or there needs to be a new chapter. So this is what's being worked on. Okay, and he definitely does love you, and he feels you, and he's connecting with you, and he's thinking about you. That's all there. But he also has to be able to end the cycle to move forward. Okay, I probably won't be able to show you some of these cards because there's some naked images on them. Okay, which I've just realised. But I feel there is a new chapter beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Universe, thank you for the donation, honey. So this is for Yashi. Hi, he reached out today, called me, and I was happy, but he talked about a woman and said he slept with her, and I felt bad. I saw that on the community post. I've just commented and said, this may be a huge sign for you to set your boundaries down until he can show up the right way and prioritise you and the love, because if he's talking about sleeping with another woman, obviously that's not good for you. And I feel there's also an element of trying to make you jealous there. I don't see it like in a nasty way, but I feel he's also trying to see what your reaction would be to that, which obviously is coming from a place of ego. It's not coming from love, is it? It's coming from fear when he's doing that. So I'll see what he wants you to know. But obviously he reached out to you, so he wanted to connect with you, but then he brought up something, you know, that upset you, okay, which again isn't good. It means he's in his ego. And you don't need him when he's in his ego. And he knows you'd make a great team. He knows it. Now, what I'm connecting with this is when he's dreaming about you. When he's fantasizing about you. When he's in his head, he's thinking about you. And he knows you'd make a great team. He knows you'd be a good partner for him. So why is he doing all these other things? That's the question, isn't it? You know, it's because of fear. Again, me fear coming up there. Oh, he's got to process his fears. He's got insecurities as well about not being good enough. He said he dreamt about me on Valentine's Day. He dreams about you a lot, okay? Not just on Valentine's Day. Dreams about you a lot. So he's got to do his shadow work. So you know he's still healing something. Face your fears. I'm right there with you. So I feel that you know that you're right there with him energetically. You know he's got to face his fears. And it's like you're saying, I'm right there with you. But again, you can't be right there with him physically if he's talking about sleeping with other women. You can be right there with him, but maybe not physically on the phone to him. So I feel this is what you've got to work out, you know, because you're not going to lose him. Even if you go quiet and you don't talk for like 10 years, not that that's going to happen, but you'd still come back together. Okay, so the point I'm making is he can do his shadow work without the need to tell you about it. Or the need for you to say, I'm right there with you, I'm there, I'm going to listen to you, I'm going to be there for you, because that's not good for you. So I feel this is also teaching you your shadow work, which is to set your boundaries down. And the connection is strong and it's beautiful and it will always remain. It says your union creates the brightest light. So when he's with you, he feels brighter, lighter, more connected than anything. Okay, and that's why he's also called you, because he wanted to feel your light. And then you see the bit of the darkness in the wings there. That's like the shadow work coming through. So again, I don't feel you're ready yet for union because there's still shadow work being done. That's what I'm connecting with, okay? So let me just pull you a card for you as well, your guidance in this situation, which I feel is setting your boundaries. Being there for him, but not being there for him to listen in that way, because I know it's stressful for you. But you can't lose this love. And he's not like, I don't feel he's doing it to hurt you. It's more his own fears coming through. So the message is, trust in divine timing. Trust that whatever is meant to be cannot be withheld from you. So if you kind of withhold communication or you withhold your energy while he is dealing with these shadows, it's not going to end the connection. I feel that's what you're working through. Your fears perhaps about what happens if you pull your energy back. But you can't lose out on this love. I hope that helps, okay? And I don't feel like him sleeping with that person meant really anything to him either. You know, I feel like he's seeking connection, and he already has that connection with you, but he's so afraid of giving into this love because he feels like he loses himself. He's just, you know, picking on other options out, and it's just crazy. So obviously this is something he's got to learn himself. I hope that helps, okay? So remember, we're not meant to judge our twin. And if you're watching, if for those of you who are angel seekers, today's card in the Learn Tarot series is Judgment. Okay, so it just reminded me of that there. Yesterday we did the Page of Wands, and today we're doing Judgment. Natalia, great to see you. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, could I have a message from Grayson, please? So what does Grayson want you to know today? Is this path for me? So he's looking at his life, and he's wondering what to do. So I feel he's at a crossroads. Now, you could also be seeing 10-10. I feel he's seen 10-10 as well because he's stepping into his power. But he feels like there's been a shift over the last 10 days where he started looking at his life very closely. This could even be something he's been doing since October. Is this path for me? What do I need to do? Now, I do feel in this card connected with him and you, he knows you're destined to be, just like you do. You know somehow you're going to be together, even if you don't know how or when. You feel it inside, you know it. However, at this moment in his life, he's questioning his own life, his own journey. Is this path for me? So this could be where he's going, what he's doing, could be career related. So he's questioning what he's doing in his life. Okay, he's at a crossroads. What do I do next? Because we've got belonging coming through. And I feel he's seeing numbers. So he could be seeing 10, 10, 11, 11. Everything I see points back to you. So he's being pointed back to you. He's being redirected to you. So he's being reminded of you. And this is part of his awakening process. So he could see your name, or he could see someone who looks like you, or he gets reminded of you in certain things he's doing where he belongs. And that's why he knows it's fate or destined. So, but he's looking at his life. What do I do now? What's next for me? So I feel he's seen 10, 10, 11, 11. And your guidance is to not settle. And he knows as well he shouldn't settle for something. So if he's with someone or he's around other people, he doesn't want to settle for less than he deserves. And I feel that's what he's realising. Is this path for me? So if he is seeing anyone, he's very likely questioning that connection because he doesn't want to settle for something that isn't where he belongs, or something that isn't, like the whole package. And you're the whole package. But he's saying you deserve nothing but the best. And I feel he knows that with you as well. It's like he's saying to you, don't settle for anything. You deserve the best. So it's like you're both mirroring in that way. And you've got admiration. So he's watching you on social media. And I always connect with this for him. Your kindness and beauty moves me. So he sees you. He's moved by you. Your beauty. He sees you as very beautiful. He admires you. And he's admiring you from afar. So he's watching you. He also knows you're in your power because you're not settling for anything. You know, you don't kind of just get involved with anyone. You have standards and morals. And he admires that about you. He admires the fact that you know what you're doing in your life and you seem to have a plan. So even when you struggle, you find your way. So I definitely feel there's a movement taking place. Okay, but where he is currently, what he wants you to know is he's questioning his life and what the path is for him. So anything else you need to be aware of? Page of Cups. Again, this is communication coming in at some point. Him wanting to reach out to you. And it's about you being strong, and you got justice there because it will be balanced. Now, this could be a sign of when he is going to reach out to you, when he's feeling more balanced, or when he's got his head around what he's doing. And again, Libra season could be significant here. Okay, so there could be an opportunity for him to reach out during the Libra season or between now and then as the furthest timeline out. So obviously Libra season is around October time. So 23rd of September to the 22nd of October could be a significant time for reaching out. I hope that helps, okay? Alex, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, may I have a message from my DF Matthew? Thank you. So what does Matthew want to say to Alex? Okay, Temperance, I'll return to you someday. So you're learning patience at this time. And to remember that patience isn't about waiting around or clock watching. It's about acceptance. It's about being in the moment, enjoying your life, doing you, taking it one step at a time. And for anyone who's dealing with impatience or frustration, the best thing to do is just try and be in the moment. And just think, right, I'm just going to take this moment by moment today, day by day. I'm going to do it, I'm going to just be in the now. And that will get you through. Think, right, what am I doing today? What's my plan for this day? What do I need to take care of today? And then you don't go off in your mind about the future and the stress. But I feel he's saying, I am going to return to you someday. So he doesn't know when or how. In other words, it's going to be spontaneous when he comes in. Now, this could well be between now and April, because I am seeing January to April as a timeline here for something shifting. So think about what's happened since January. And if nothing's actually happened, think about how you felt or what you've been learning, because it's a turning point between now and April. So I feel you've been asked to be patient in the when, but he is going to return to you. He knows he is, and he feels your energy all around him. Okay, he feels you hugging him like that. Okay, he feels your energy. It feels very beautiful when he connects with your energy. Okay, what else? What else does Matthew want to say to Alex? What else does Matthew want to say? Vibes. Okay, I feel the energy you send my way. Now, I am picking up on that there. So if you've been sending him love, sending him light, sending him, beautiful feelings and emotions, he's been feeling that through his vibration. Because you are connected through telepathy and the body, you are one. You're feeling. So he said, I do feel the energy you send my way. So make sure you're sending him feelings of love and light, not perhaps negative vibes or stress. They give me fear. So release your fear, okay? So what's your lesson or guidance? Yeah, we've got chains in. Release ancestral wounds and patterns. So it will also be part of his journey to release any ancestral wounds or patterns around breaking free from whatever he's in, speaking his truth, moving away from programming society, all of that. That's part of his journey. But it's also your journey to break free of your change, which could be if you've got emotional stress going on. So, the chains for the divine feminine are usually in the head. We're usually in our head too much. And when we're in our head too much, we need to get back into our body and go with the flow, which could mean going for a walk or doing some dance or, having a massage or making yourself feel better. So think about your chains. What do you feel chained by? Is it your own ego, or is it something in your own life you need to release? Because yes, this is his chains and what he's breaking free from, but this is also something you're healing too. Okay, let me just get you one more card. Anything else you need to know? Confidence. He may be feeling a lot more confident between now and June to actually move towards you in a more confident way. And I feel that's definitely what he's working on. And this is your sign as well, to focus on things that make you feel good. Things that you're passionate about. You could be getting some kind of recognition at work. So you could get promoted, or you may be doing more things at work. There could be more money coming in. So maybe more opportunities for you to focus on other things that brings in a lot of confidence, success and power and validation from whomever you need it from. Not that you need validation, but I mean, like, say, for example, you're doing a good job at work. I feel you're going to get that. You're going to be told that. Okay, not that you need validation. I'm not saying you need validation. What I'm saying is you're going to be feeling good about what you're doing. So move towards things you enjoy and allow him to come forward when he's ready, because he will. And he's on the verge of it now. If he hasn't reached out by the end of April, he will do by June, okay? But again, timelines are guidelines. But I am feeling this is something he's been processing or thinking about since January. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. What is the full moon bringing for me? What is the full moon bringing for you? What is the full moon bringing for you? And it's really beautiful. When I woke up this morning, it was light. And, it's nice to wake up when it's going lighter as well. And the moon was there. Beautiful. Archangel Raguel is helping to bring harmony into your life. to harmonize things in your life. So this can be for things like sorting things out, clearing the air, reconciliation, bringing things together. So whenever you feel you need harmony in, and harmony can mean where something's out of balance, or if there's like a miscommunication, or if there's no communication, he's bringing things in. Raguel is the harmonizer. He's the angel that helps you with relationships, and even the relationship with yourself. So he's going to bring harmony in. So the full moon is bringing harmony in to sort things out, clear the air, create a way forward. And it won't happen the way you think. It won't happen the way you expect it to, but it will happen. So something is going to happen that you want to happen, but it won't happen the way you think it will. It'll happen the way it's meant to, from God's plan, not your plan. And it's something that's going to be harmonized. This could be reconciliation. Someone coming back to you, sorting things out with someone, just feeling more relaxed about things, more harmonious in your own life, enjoying life more. Being at peace with the journey, because it won't happen the way you think, but it will happen. So that means relax about the outcome, the way it's going to happen. If you set your intention and you speak to Archangel Raguel, he's going to create the way. So focus on connecting with Archangel Raguel to create the way. I hope that helps, okay? Ling, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what's next for SD to me, Ling? So what does he want to say first of all? He's going through a lot of stress, okay? Everything is crumbling down. Now, he's going through a lot. He could be dealing with financial worry as well, stress in his life. And I feel he's also stressing because he wants to communicate to you and he doesn't quite know how to put things into words. So I'm actually seeing someone sitting there trying to write a note or write some kind of message, and he doesn't know what to do. So I feel he feels like he's going out of his mind a little bit at this time. And this will be with the full moon as well. So the tower is crumbling to build things back together. So he wants you to know he wants to reach out to you, but he may be struggling with what to say or how to say it. He's saying 3 messages for SD and me. So this is, look at this, reminding you to shine, especially when things come up in waves. Because, you may have waves where 1 minute you're okay, and then a wave of emotion comes over you, and you have a little wobble. When you start panicking a little bit, that's when you need to breathe yourself back into the present moment. The angels say, go with the flow and trust in our divine plan. So you're saying, what's the 3-3 message? The angels are saying to you, there is a plan for your life. And there is a plan for your connection. And you've been asked to trust in that plan. And to continue shining your light brightly, because Spirit is always guiding the way. Your angels are always guiding the way. You may even see white feathers as well, to remind you you are loved, that you're comforted by heaven, that you are not alone. And I feel this tower moment is going on between now and June. So it feels like January brought a tower moment in for him, and he's dealing with this tower moment between now and June. Okay, so you've got to be very strong, especially if this emotion comes up in waves, because you're also going to feel what he is feeling. So I feel what the full moon is doing, or this 3-3 or the eclipse, or it's bringing in waves of emotion. So you're going to feel very emotional. So I feel he's feeling very emotional about you and towards you. Someone else, yeah, self-imprisonment. He's still chained in something he needs to release himself from. So he's got to break those chains, okay? So what are the bucket messages you need to know? What do you need to know? 2 coming out for you. You've got spirit realms, okay, which means you are connected with the angels. And you've got Japan. So this could be like a Japanese spirit around you. I don't mean anything negative. I mean, there could be someone that you connect with in Japan, or you may need to sit with this message to understand it. I feel you already do. But and Japan could be significant for many reasons to you. Well, you got spirit realms, and I feel there could be like obviously I'm not up on certain, goddesses, gods, all that thing, So I feel like there's some Japanese spirit. I mean, I'm trying, how can I word this? Deity or someone around you assisting you, okay, in the other realm. So you are supported and you are safe, and I feel you are anyway. Okay, I'm good with Japan, love Japan. I was thinking about a friend, and there you go. So this could even be someone around you, like a friend around you, their spirit around you as well. Because obviously it doesn't matter whether they're living or passed away, they are around you. You can connect with anyone. from the other side, or you can connect with anyone who's still living through meditation. But I feel there could be some kind of Japanese guide around you. That's what I'm picking up on. And they watch you. So he's watching you. Okay, and I feel this could also be that your guides are watching you, obviously. But I feel your twin is watching you. And he sees you in sight. So even if he's not watching you directly on social media, he's watching you through his 5D sight as well. He's like dreaming about you, closing his eyes, thinking about you. So you're in his sight. And he wants to bring balance in. So this shift between now and June is bringing balance in. That's what you need to know. You better watch me. There you go. Well, he is watching you, but I feel it also helps him to gain balance. Like when he watches you or thinks about you, he feels more balanced when he's going through this tower. But I definitely feel he intends to contact you. He just doesn't quite know what to say. I hope that helps, okay? Cece, thank you for the donation. Handless guidance on career and finding a suitable place for me to move by the end of March as being evicted. What should I be aware of? Again, try not to worry about things. Pray instead. Look at this. A big change is coming. Something good is on the way. We have to have faith in that too. And not worry or stress, thinking, oh my God, what's going to happen? If you worry, pray. Instead of saying, God, help me, thank you, instead of me worrying about it. So when you panic, it's because your mind is creating scenarios. What if something goes wrong? What if I haven't got anywhere to live? And that's all, illusion, because you'll be taken care of. You'll be okay. You're not going to be destitute. You'll be watched over and guided. So a big change is coming in all areas of your life, and you've been asked to have faith in that. So if you're seeing 555, that's why. Look, the way is being made. So this is what you need to know. The way is being made. It's your job to have faith and give it to heaven. And try not to get in the way of this way. So obviously do what you feel guided to do, but don't panic about things. So it's already underway. Things are already moving into place in all areas for you. You just have to have faith, okay? Anything else you need to know? You've got angry and frustrated at self. So this could be what you're dealing with. You may feel angry about this or frustrated and worried. Because remember, it's not necessarily I'm saying like you are mad and angry. It's more the frustration brings that fear up and it can come through as anger. Planning and processing. So you may be thinking, well, what do I need to plan? What do I need to process? And the way is being made. Don't take anything personally. So don't take it personally that you're being evicted. Okay, see it as, wow, this is an opportunity for great change. If something isn't popping up yet in your career, see it as an opportunity for great change. So something better is coming. So don't take things personally, okay? So I feel, let me just pull you a tarot card around this as well. There's going to be choices coming up for you. So you're going to have many, many things you can choose from. So really stop worrying about it, because stop worrying, pray instead, because you're going to have lots of choices coming through. Even if it doesn't seem that way now. So you've got to have faith in the process. So guidance on love with me and Jake. I suddenly feel more free after last night. So that's you surrendering. Does he have any message for me and what is he going through? Again, you've got choices there. Again, I feel why this is coming out again is because you're being shown there's choices in all areas of your life. And again, it's like what you're doing now is letting go. You're letting go and allowing things to flow. You're making a choice to choose peace or to surrender the process. And he's saying this to you, the pain is killing me too. So it's not easy for him either being away from you. The pain is killing me too. So he feels what you feel. And I feel this is definitely about surrender. It's like you've been going through things and all you can do is surrender it. Or you can carry it around or you can surrender it. And I feel that's what you've been doing. And what I'm picking up on when I'm looking at this is, I did a reading not long ago about the masculines freeing themselves up of whatever is stressing them or karmic to them, like venom. Like how venom sticks to the body and you have to pull it off. Like glue, like when you pick glue up, it like comes off like that in like gloopy. That's what I'm picking up on. He's freeing himself from whatever he's struggling with. And they're giving me fear, and it's not easy for him to do that. There's fear there. A lot of fear when I'm picking up on that. So you've got to let him find his way out to whatever he's dealing with, which I feel is what you're doing now. Yeah, he's taking accountability. So he's got to take responsibility for what he's doing. I spoke about that in yesterday's reading. He's saying my negative behaviour was never about you. And that's why you've got coming up, don't take it personally, you know, wherever that card went. Don't take things personally because a big change is coming. It was in this deck, wasn't it? Okay, I don't need to show you anyway, but don't take it personally because a big change is coming. He's saying my negative behaviour, or whatever he did, it wasn't about you, it was about him. And he's now taking accountability for that. And I feel that's what you're picking up on. Like, you know, you can't change him. You just have to allow him to change himself. And then you've donated again and said, guidance, my friend S and the guy B, who was all flirting with her, suddenly told you went on a date and called that woman beautiful. So your friend S has got a guy B who she was flirting with. And then suddenly he told her he went on a date with a beautiful woman. Is that what you're saying? So she's confused because she thought something was going to happen between them two. And he said, oh, I've been on a date with someone else. That's what's going on there. So why is this happening? Okay. So, well, during the summer, something could be happening between them. Okay. So it may just not be the right time. It could be a timing issue. Okay. Because everything is about divine timing. So obviously if they've been flirting, he will feel that way. You know, he will have feelings for her if he's been flirting with her, but he may not feel ready perhaps to be in a relationship. He may not feel like he's ready for that yet. So again, this could be when something happens between them in the summer, because he may have needed to perhaps date this woman first or get something out of his system first. Now, that doesn't mean your friend isn't good enough or anything like that. Obviously, don't take it personally. Something he's got to get out of his system. So I'm feeling that something could happen between them during the summer. Now, she's been guided in the situation to use her voice for the highest good of all, which means not being jealous, not being triggered by it, just going with the flow. It doesn't mean she gets walked on. It means she uses her voice for the highest good. So I feel this is about the way she's dealing with the situation. Instead of saying, oh, you know, like demanding something from him when there's, you know, there's no hold over each other. It's like they haven't gone public or anything like that, have they? They're just flirting. And this is about her handling it with love, not fear. Handling it in a very good way. Now, obviously, use your voice for the highest good could also mean her speaking the truth. And saying to him, you know, I thought we were going somewhere or doing something. But I feel this is more about her not being triggered by it or lashing out. And pay attention to the signs. So I feel that she's going to be seeing signs that something is going to happen with him and her. And I feel that's what's happening now. She's perhaps been seeing the signs. Like thinking in her mind, well, I don't feel it's over. I feel like something else is coming. Because everyone felt, yeah, and I feel it's more than likely he got, you know, stressed or worried about the intensity, or he got kind of like overwhelmed with it all. So he went on a date with someone else. And I know it's a crazy thing to do, okay, but this is sometimes how they work things out. That's how they kind of come to the conclusion that, well, that date, okay, that person may be attractive, but it's not the same feeling I have with your friend, you know. So I feel what you need to tell your friend is try and be impartial at the moment, breathe, pay attention to the signs, because during the summer, something is going to happen, whether it's with him or even with someone better. Okay, so I feel that something better is on the way. And that could be someone new, or it could be him in an energy that he's ready to have a relationship. That's what I've got coming up, okay? Yeah, to not judge. We've got the Judgment card. It's really interesting because this is the card that I'm doing in the Tarot series today. So I feel the message is, don't judge why he's done that, or just remember, what she needs to remember is how amazing she is and how beautiful she is. And obviously it's up to her if she wants to continue flirting, or when he's dating someone else, she's got to think about what's right for her. But it's also about her remembering who she is as a powerful woman, that she is the prize, not an option. And that will be something she's learning. So the Judgment card is reminding you, say, what is it about you that's triggering me? Why am I being triggered by this? And if she's being triggered by it, he may just be showing her that she has feelings for him. And that could be her speaking the truth and saying, well, you know, I thought we were going somewhere. But again, that's her stepping into masculine energy, and she wants to be more receiving. You know, let him show up for her. That's what I've got coming through. So I feel the feelings are still there. It's just perhaps it was a bit intense for him, or not quite the right time. I hope that helps. That doesn't justify behaviour of him dating someone else. But again, they're not exclusive, and she hasn't really got a right to say you can't do this or that. You know, he's got to find his way. I hope that helps again. Trust in God's plan. Like if you're meant to be with someone, it will happen. And if there's delays, there's a reason why. You're being protected. Mayra, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're having a wonderful day. Just starting the day, which is amazing. Thank you. Any message from Travis today? I feel sad. I just miss him so much. And it's likely that you're mirroring that anyway. You'll be picking up on what he's feeling. Yeah, he's feeling it. That's why you're feeling sad and you're missing him, because he's feeling sad and missing you. So he's in the energy of the Four of Cups. He's feeling miserable and frustrated. He's saying something is missing without you. And he's feeling your energy, you know, he's sensing you. And then this is at night as well. At night he feels like something is missing, because in the day he could be busy, he could be distracting himself with his life. But at night time, something is missing. Passion, intimacy, you know, being with someone the right way, that's what's missing. So I feel that's what you need to know. He's missing you at this time, and he knows that you're the thing that's missing in his life. You're the person that he wants to be with. And that's why you're feeling that sadness. Yeah, he knows where he belongs, and it's making him emotional. So he's in his emotions. This full moon has brought emotion up, and that's what you're also picking up on. I feel it in order to heal it. So he's feeling the emotion so he can heal it. What does that mean? It means he's feeling emotions so he can address why he's feeling those emotions. So he can look at what he needs to heal in his life to move towards where he belongs, which is with you. Everything I see points back to you. So he may also be seeing 1111. He could be seeing your name. You know, he's being reminded of you by the universe, and you'd be amazed how the universe does that too. And they give me ear chakra activation. So he could be hearing things as well. Songs, overhearing like your name being mentioned. They give me a block as well in the ear chakra. He may also be having sinus issues, ear issues. It feels like, you know, when you get water in your ear and you do that and then it comes out a little bit. And that's what they're giving me. So it's like you're in the back of his mind. So he's feeling very emotional. Feels a bit like he's underwater. That's why you're feeling that way. Yeah, look, can't come out again. I mean, you can't write it, can you? Where is it? Where's it gone? Four of Cups, mirrored energy. So you're feeling what he's feeling. You're feeling what he's feeling, but he's not ready still to take that cup yet, but he will when the time is right. So again, it's like you're offering this cup, and he's got to be ready to take it, but you need to let him come to you with the cup. So I feel what I'm getting here is there's a shift happening between April and June. So he may not be ready to take your cup until between April and June, but really it's not about him taking your cup, it's him coming to you with that cup. So stop trying to give him the cup, he isn't ready. Let him come to you with his cup. I hope that helps, okay? But regardless of who's giving the cup is coming, that's what I'm connecting with. And the cup is obviously the love, the relationship. So Rose, thank you for the donation, honey. Hello, when will I meet my future husband? Is marriage this year or next? Okay, well, you got the moon. So the moon is about illusion, okay? It's about seeing beyond the need for marriage. Instead of focusing on the need for marriage, focus on, I'm so grateful to be with the most beautiful, most wonderful person for me. So instead of, it's like you're running before you can walk. You're wanting marriage before you're in a relationship. So it's more important you focus on the relationship than anything else. What you're really saying is, I want to meet someone or be with someone who I can have a happy ever after with, someone I can commit to and have a healthy relationship with. And obviously for you, that's marriage. So it's more important you focus on being with the right person than just being with someone who you're going to marry. Okay, so I feel that perhaps focusing on the relationship with yourself is the best thing to do now, because when you focus on the relationship with you and God or your creator or the universe, whoever you connect with up there, you then become the person that you want to be with. So for example, what I'm saying is, if you want to meet your future husband, focus on becoming the most amazing wife. Okay, focus on becoming your best version. Focus on loving what you're doing every day, and that makes you magnetically attractive. So instead of thinking, when am I going to meet my husband, start focusing on becoming the best version of you, and that will attract that person in. And then you're making it more about you and less about another person or the need to have another person in your life. So I feel that's what the moon is coming through for. It's saying, see it in a different way. Okay, you've got the 10 of Cups, so I definitely do feel you are heading towards marriage, commitment, a family, love, everything you want. It is there because it is something you're manifesting. However, it's most important that at this time you work on self-love. So the reason this has come out is because the angels are saying to you, if you want that type of relationship with someone, you've got to get it right with you first. So I feel it's going to be after October. Okay, so I feel that between now and they're saying November as well, so I've got November. So November could be significant here, because they give me that intuitively. But what I'm seeing in the cards is, over the next few months or so between now and September, it's so important you work on self-love and self-care and enjoying doing you and giving back to you and becoming your best version. And then there's going to be an opportunity coming in for a relationship. So I'm not saying marriage, because you won't meet someone and then get married straight away. You could plan it, you could be talking about it for a while first. So it's not like, oh, you're going to get married by November. No, I'm feeling that you're going to be doing you, and then around October, the relationship could come in, you seek, and then you could be talking about commitments around November. So I do feel something is coming this year. However, for that to happen, you've got to be enjoying life. Instead of sitting around waiting for marriage or waiting to meet someone or putting all your focus on that, because then that pushes that further away. Focus instead on getting it right with self and source, and then all the doors will open. So I want to bring in a message from Adam for you, the first man, okay? Because obviously Adam was on the earth before Eve, so he was working on himself, and then God created a mate for him. So what does Adam want you to know? What does Adam want you to know? Priority. This is exactly what I've just said. Focus on God first, and then the right person will come into your life because God will bring them to you. So your future spouse will come to you when you're making your priority you and God, or you and the Creator, whoever you connect with. And then the right person will come in because God will give that person to you in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, dear, may I get a message from Frank and advice? So what does Frank want to say today? So he's saying to you he's facing his fears and darkness with this full moon. So you got the moon there. So I definitely feel the moon is helping him to go within. And he is thinking about you. And that is what he's also facing up to. So this moon will be bringing thoughts up of you. So it's very likely he'll have a vivid dream about you last night, or he's going to have one tonight. Wherever obviously you are in the world, and again, where his time zone is, he could be thinking of you at this particular moment now. Okay, but he's dreaming about you. So I feel this full moon, it's like lingering around. It's not like we have it on one day. It lingers around for a few days. So I feel he's going to be dreaming about you. And yeah, he's battling these demons. So he's still not ready. Because again, I am getting this energy of he's still facing his fears and darkness. And he's got to do that in his own way. So I'm feeling between now and May, even between January this year gone, this year, and August, he's still facing things in his life he needs to heal. So it may be after August time when things start moving forward between you. And again, you might think, oh, well, timelines are jumping forward and things like that. But the thing is, if you're still learning to surrender and let go, then you're still learning a specific lesson yourself. Because we get in our own way sometimes by overthinking or stressing or worrying. So the best thing you can do is focus on you, as you know. But I do feel he's been dreaming about you. And you've got codependency coming through. It says, love yourself first. You do not need to chase. And that's what you're learning. Because again, I'm not saying you're chasing as in reaching out, but your energy may be very clinging on or wanting something to happen. So you're still learning to surrender. So what you're releasing is your codependency, the need for something to happen. Okay, so the angels say, love yourself first, which I know you're working on, you are doing. I feel they're going to send you rainbows or rainbow lights to remind you to keep doing you. You do not need to chase him. Because when the time is right, he'll come towards you. He's already dreaming about you. I just want to see what he's dreaming about. I'm going to bring the tarot in, actually. What's he dreaming about then? So I do feel he's been dreaming about you. And it's really interesting, actually, because, I've pre-recorded some little shorts. And I've got a short coming on the channel today. I actually checked it out this morning because I had a vivid dream about my twin last night. And it brought some emotion up. So the first thing I did this morning was think, when's that dream card on? And it's today. And I was like, well, I'm not surprised with the full moon and everything. Yeah, look, he's reflecting when he's in bed. So he's definitely thinking about you when he's asleep. Restless. So it's also before he falls asleep. So he's lying awake thinking about you. And it's very likely you're picking up on that yourself. And I feel he's actually going to be dreaming about you and thinking about you a lot more between now and April. So it's going to get more intense for him, especially if he isn't taking action. Okay, so you're going to be on his mind all the time. So just expect this to feel this way. Expect this is the angel saying, expect that between now and April, you're going to be feeling him more because he's going to be feeling you more. So it's so important you breathe and you go for walks and you relax about things. Otherwise, it can take you over. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation, honey. Liz, may I get guidance for March, please? So what's the guidance for you for March? What do you need to know? Solutions are coming. So if you've been praying for answers or solutions, they are coming. They are on the way. So this could be a month of aha moments for you, realizations, and it's the right choice. So I feel you receive a solution that's the right choice, or you know what to do. It's the right choice for you, whatever this decision is or this solution that comes to you is. So you're going to find a solution in March that's going to be the right choice. Now this could even be what your twin is going through, but this is your guidance. So you take that how it resonates with you. What else is going on in March? Your journey is in divine timing. So you're being asked to trust your twin flame journey because that's in God's time. Okay, so that will all happen in the right time, so you don't need to worry. So you can relax more about the timing of things, knowing that it will happen when it's meant to. What else do you need to know in March? Flying out, do the work. So you're being guided to do the work on you. It says your person will heal best when you do you. So you do you, which means do the things that light you up inside, the things that are good for you, and then he will heal himself. Or they will heal themselves, okay? Yeah, and you got 7 of Wands. So this could also be about you working out what you want, where you truly want to be, getting to the other side of something. So I'm actually seeing this as you getting to the other side of a situation. So it's like if you've been struggling with something, you're going to feel that you're in a much better position by the end of March. But I'm definitely feeling between now and July, you feel like I'm finally out of the woods. It's like the angel saying you're not out of the woods yet, but you will be. This is like someone who's needs to get to the other side of something. So it depends, obviously this card can mean being caught between two worlds, but I feel this is you getting out of like whatever drama, struggle or chaos you've been through. It's like the light is at the end of the tunnel. You're going to get out of whatever it was that you were dealing with. So you're going to feel more free and strong over the next 7 days, even 7 days, 7 weeks, but between now and July. So things are going to get easier for you. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? And it's not even that the journey gets easier because it doesn't. We get stronger and wiser. So the journey is still going to be just as hard, but you're going to be more able to handle it because you are in your power. I hope that helps, okay? Rose, thank you for the donation. When will I get a better job? Well, make that choice today. Set it to the universe. Give it to the universe, okay? So I feel that you've got to put the work in, obviously, and you're willing to do that. So if you put the work in, then you'll get whatever it is you want. So this could be also you searching for work or putting the effort in to find a better job. As you can see there, this woman's on the internet there. So you may actually be looking on the internet for something, and you've got to release yourself from something first to do it as well. So you're saying, when will I get a better job? Which kind of suggests that you're already in a job. Okay, and you may feel trapped in that job, or you may feel stuck, or you may feel like it's not serving you. So you've also got to be willing to release that first. And they're saying that, release that first. So you may need to release that first to end that job, to put energy into a new job. Okay, maybe you're trying to find a new job while you are still in the job you're in. Okay, and that may be making you more tired, because I'm seeing this woman on a phone there. She's like on a phone stressing about something, but you may feel stuck in something with no way out, and there is a way out. So you may need to end a job first to then find or put the energy into something else. This could even be you working online or doing something at home online. Okay, so you have to think about that very clearly. But the angels say you're only trapped in your mind. Okay, because we go into fear, don't we, about what if I haven't got enough money, or what if it doesn't work out, or what if, and that's all ego, it's illusion. but I feel that you will be successful at whatever you put your mind into. And this could be something to do with working online or finding something online, but I feel it's also working online. Look at the money around there as well. Money flowing in around the computer there, around the internet. So this could be internet work or finding something on the internet that brings money in for you. And, you know, if you're looking at this the furthest timeline out, this is like August time. Okay, but I feel that something could come in very quickly if you decide to end the cycle. So I've got a cycle ending between October last year and August this year. So it's very likely you may have wanted to either leave your job since October, even August, October last year, or that's when you were perhaps being guided to make a change, or something was available from then on, even if we don't take it. Because sometimes there's opportunities around us for a while, but we don't see it because we're too busy worrying or stressing or panicking. So I feel by August time you'll be in a better job, but really it's up to you what you do next with that information. And you can call on Archangel Gabriel and Ariel to assist you, even Archangel Orion as well. So those are three angels to call on to assist you. So you've got Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Orion, and Archangel Ariel are coming through directly. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say a big thank you to my moderators for looking after the chat for me. I appreciate it, as you know. Got Melissa in the house as well. We've got Modson, we've got Donna's in the house. Victor, Ling, thank you for being here. Saranga, thank you for your donation, honey. Saranga says, what does seeing descending numbers mean, even when I'm doing my soul purpose? It means you're going deeper into things you're learning. It's like diving deep. It's not like a bad sign. You know, don't pay attention to things you read on the internet, or perhaps saying, oh, it means you're going into darkness, or give me a block there. And it could be that you are overcoming darkness, you know, you're overcoming your ego. But I feel you're going deep within to process things. So it's a form of ascension. It's just kind of going deep within your psyche. Does it tell me about the DM energy I'm guiding at the moment? So obviously trust what you feel, but I feel you're going deep within for the answers. But yeah, there's conflict there. So this is like battles. So it's like the ego battling the higher self overcoming the ego. That's what's going on. Okay, so you're going through a bit of an awakening process. So you're definitely ascending. It's still ascension. It's just you're doing it within. You know, you're going within for the answers. You are overcoming battles within your own mind. And it can be with other people as well. You know, if you're having battles with other people, and like external and internal battles, but I feel it's about you finding your way. They give me a lot of dizziness. So I don't know if you've been feeling a bit dizzy or woozy. Okay, there is magic in the situation, so there's something good coming from it, and it will happen at the right time. So that's what you need to know if you're thinking about when's it going to happen, what's going to happen, or if you question anything, if you have a question about timings, the angel's saying it will happen at the right time for you. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what's in store for me in March? Is there a career change coming soon? And a message from my twit. So what's in store for March? You've got to listen to your intuition. Especially with this eclipse, the moon, everything else that's going on. We've also got Friday the 13th again in March as well, which is very significant. So I feel the messages. In March, it's so important you listen to and connect with your intuition to give you the answers you need, whether it's about your twin or a career change or anything like that. Your intuition is probably guiding you as well to a career change. So, is there a career change? Okay, you've got look again. So again, this could be looking again at your career and thinking, what do I want? And then listening to your intuition on that. So I feel if you look again at your career, you'll know. I mean, this could even be you realising perhaps there's more things to do there. Or your intuition is guiding you to look again at it, saying there needs to be a change. So I feel it really is entirely up to you what you choose to do. So your twin is saying to you, I'm improving myself. So they're going through a lot of healing within, which may also show on the outside too. So they could be making changes with their health, diet, physical appearance to feel stronger, but they're going through self-improvement, which is really powerful. And you are what I dream about, so your twin is dreaming about you. So a lot of dream sharing going on, a lot of connecting in dreams, feeling each other's energy. And if you listen to your intuition, you know that too. And I feel what your masculine is doing is looking again at their feelings for you and their situation, because they're dreaming about you constantly. Anything else you need to know? You've got confidence. Keep your chin up. Others need you too. So you are a very powerful being, very intelligent, very helpful. And if you're confident, you know, I am helping others. So if you look again at your career now, you can think, well, how am I helping at this time? Because the angels say others need you too. So people may need you in your current career, or if you think, no, I know I've outgrown that, people could need you in a new career. Because remember, you always put where you're meant to be for healing and growth. And sometimes it's for others' healing and growth too. It's like in my previous job, for example, I know I was there not just to do the job, but I was like the resident therapist, really. People ask me about angels and I'd help people out, and I feel like I was put there for a reason. And I feel that's what you're being guided to know, that your intuition will tell you if your time is done where you currently are and if you're being guided to somewhere new. So have confidence in what you're doing, keep your chin up. And I feel like keep your chin up is also about you remaining positive with your twin flame journey as well. So keep your chin up and have faith, because you are needed in this world. You are a light to the world. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, thank you for the amazing reading. I'm so glad it helps. What does Wes want to say? What does the full moon bring in? A mix of bucket and angel messages. So what's the full moon bringing? Well, during the summer, something is happening. So yes, the full moon is shifting things around, but it feels like during the summer, there's going to be a big change. So it could be a full moon around the summer that creates a huge change for you. Okay, so during the summer, something big is coming in. So what else? Okay, what else do you need to know? You've got understanding of the higher realms, and that's definitely what's going on because you're a divine feminine in power. So you're being shown that you are the divine feminine in power at this moment. You may even be feeling that even more during the summertime, because then you're perhaps in your full element, you know, in the summertime. It's like here, you know, it's starting to get warmer and the sun's coming out and it feels better. It's lighter in the mornings. You know, we have longer nights and it just feels better, doesn't it? You know, want to go out and do things and, you know, wear nicer clothes. Because in the winter, I know what I'm like. I'm just like, put on anything. I don't care what I look like as long as I'm warm. You know, and in the summer, I'm like, oh, I can wear nicer clothes and, you know, I can feel more like me. You know, so, and that's power. So you're understanding of the higher realms because you're learning about the journey more. You're recognizing that you and Wes have a connection that goes beyond the physical world. You're perhaps understanding what number sequences mean and what thing, you know, you're being shown things in a higher way. So I feel you're going through an awakening, and that way you're becoming more switched on and tapped into source. Forgive me, fear that. So I feel that's what this full moon is doing for you. It's also saying to you, what do you want? Set your intentions. And remember, you've watered them. Don't get impatient. Because this card, I mean, look at this woman in this card. She's watered her pentacles and she looks absolutely fed up. She's like, when's it going to happen then? When? She's getting frustrated. So remember, you have to give your manifestations time to come in. And this could be, again, a sign of what's coming around July. During the summer, July, okay? Everything is fine. Even if you're looking at your phone wondering, when's he going to call? When's he going to message? What's going to happen? Everything is fine. That's what it says on the bottom of the card. So try not to worry about when something's going to happen because everything is fine. He is coming back in. He is coming back to you. So give me a timeline between now and June, and you are the magician. So you have the power to make things happen and believe in yourself. So focus on you. I feel that he's coming back during the summertime, like big time. That's when he's going to be able to give to you or show up for you the way he wants to. And I am feeling between now and June something is happening. Okay, so let's connect with him and then we'll do some bucket messages. So what's going on with him directly? What does he want to say? Nine of Cups, look at that. No one can satisfy me like you can. The Nine of Cups is the wish fulfillment. He sees you as his wish, his dream come true, and your dreams are going to come true with him. So he knows that no one can make him feel the way you make him feel. Okay? So even if he has perhaps dated someone, I'm not saying he has, but if he has, or he's had other options, he knows no one makes him feel how you do, and you know the same thing. So you can date all these other guys, but no one's going to make you feel the way he does, because it's endless. It's like he's saying it's not over between us. I will love you until the end of time. They give me 1,000 years, and that's the twin flame song I connected with not long ago. So he knows that it's not over between the two of you. It's endless love. They give me that song as well, Endless Love. Is that by Diana Ross? Okay, and you got emotions. I'm feeling it in order to heal it. So he's still healing that part of himself, you know, the part of himself that's gone through the grief. He's feeling it to heal it. So he's showing you in this card, he's still dealing with that grief. And he's grateful for you. And he's saying, thank you for loving me in my dark times. So he's grateful that you still love him, even though he's going through his own darkness at this time. Okay, and I feel this is also his wife around him in spirit, you know, guiding him as well. And you've got knowingness. He knows you're meant to be like you do. No one gets me the way that you do. No one satisfies me the way that you do. No one makes me feel the way that you do. So he knows it. He knows it all the same way you do. So bucket messages. What do you need to know? Okay, so you've got coming through financial gain. So you may be getting more money in the bank, and you've got evening. So you could be earning more money at night, okay? Or there's something could be happening around an evening. Okay, that's what you need to know from your bucket, okay? So let's connect with his bucket. So I've got masculine and feminine bucket. What do we need to know from his bucket? One message coming through, rose. So you may see a rose is an apology. Okay, so you may get an apology during an evening. Okay, and this could even be like a financial gain, which means he could send you a rose. He could send you an actual physical flower. Okay, but rose, you could also see roses as a sign of this coming in. Or you could hear the name Rose. Or there could be someone on the other side called Rose around you. They're also giving me Rose out of the Titanic, okay, for some reason. So the Titanic may be significant, the film, or even the character Rose, you know, that she... she loves him regardless of anything else. You know, obviously there's differences between them. So I feel what this is about is love conquering all. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for being here, honey, using milestone. Great to see you. Hi, Liz, what do the angels want me to know about my new position? I'm going to be starting on Thursday. So what do they need you to know about this new position you're starting on Thursday? So first got out is with God, all things are possible. So have faith in God. So obviously have faith in you and what you're doing, but with God, all things are possible. So maybe you feel like this new position became possible because God made it so, you prayed about it, you asked for it all. But anything is possible with God. Whatever it is you want, you'll be given what you need. And it's up to you. So again, you're saying, what does God want me to know about my new position? It's up to you. It's up to you how you handle it, what you do in it, how you move towards it. It's up to you. When you think positive and you're excited, that's what you're going to bring into your energy field. And you always have a choice. So again, you have a choice. And I feel this about you knowing that if you want it to go well, it will, because you'll be making that choice. It's up to you how you feel about what you're doing. Just know that where you go, you're not alone. So God is with you. Your angels are with you. So I feel the message is, it's up to you how you handle it, but you're not alone. Okay, so I feel it will go well if you see it going well. So what's coming in love with, what's new with Ray, any message? So what do you need to know about your twin flame journey? You've got, look at this, first of all, we've got career changes. Now, isn't that interesting when you're talking about a new position? So it may be at this moment, your career is more important than what's going on with Ray. You know, you've got to put your focus on your career and what you're doing, because these career changes will move things forward in your twin flame journey also. And they give me tooth pain, which is decisions. Okay, because a decision you're making in your career is perhaps going to make you feel more independent, or could even lead to opportunities that lead you together, you know, that bring you back together or that move things forward. And this could be you meeting new people along the way, or new experiences coming in that boost your confidence and make you stronger, and chaos creates the way. So if there's chaos going on in the connection, it's actually creating the way. Again, career change can be upheaval. There can be fear, because it can bring fear up, worry, you know, a little bit of anxiety, nervousness, and it's all creating the way. So whenever move you've made in your career is actually creating the way for your twin flame journey. And really as well, it's making him more curious about you, because he's coming through here as a high priestess, wondering what you're doing. I want to understand you, I want to understand this mystery. So I feel, yes, he's trying to understand what he's feeling and what this journey is, what it's all about. But I feel this is also about him wondering what you're doing, because you may be a little bit of a mystery to him at this time, because you're focusing on other things. So he's curious about what you're up to and what you're doing. So So the more mysterious you are, the more attracted he is to you, the more curious he is, the more likely he is to reach out and take action. Okay, yeah, ascension. So he's also going through ascension. You're ascending because you're ascending in your career. And he's ascending because he may be going through physical things. And he's saying, I'm learning so much on my journey. Isn't that interesting? When he's saying, I want to understand this mystery and I'm learning on this journey. Now, they're giving me shoulder pain when I'm connecting with his energy. Okay, now for you, I've got tooth pain. So if you've had any tooth pain, that's about decisions. But for him, they're giving me shoulder pain, which is burdens, responsibilities. So maybe a bit burdened by things as well. But he is ascending. Things are shifting forward. I hope that helps, okay? Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, there's a message from DM and will he reach out soon? So what does he want you to know? Okay, so I feel this is your main card and these are clarifying cards. So at this moment, understand that you're being protected. So he's not communicating or reaching out because there's some drama around him that you're being protected from. So there's a setback for a reason. Okay, because there's differences there. Now, what I'm feeling is you're on different vibrations at this time. So God knows he sees all. So if he's not reaching out at this moment, it's because you're being protected from him for some reason, okay? Because he may be in a lower energy, so he could be lashing out, he could be moody, miserable, or there could be some chaos around him that you don't need to be dragged into. Now, yeah, he's trying to find his centre. So the delay is creating the way. So there needs to be a pause in the connection so he can actually find his way to you in a balanced energy, okay? And he can't hold back for much longer. So it won't be long, 8 weeks at the most. Okay, he is going to reach out to you, okay, but he's trying to find his centre and he's been trying to do that since December. They're giving me like bitterness in the mouth, like a feeling of bitter. I feel he's fed up and frustrated towards something in his life. Okay, this could be a karmic partner. So if you're having like gum issues, and it's not like tooth pain, this is like a gum, like a weird gum feeling they're giving me. And it's like he's realising he's bitter about what he's doing in his life. He's got to change that, otherwise that'll cause him problems. He's karmic, yeah, I'm not surprised. So he's probably feeling very bitter and resentful towards his karmic. And it isn't really to do with them either, it's about himself. Okay, that's why he's trying to find his centre. So I really am getting this energy where you're being protected at this time. Okay, he's facing his fears and his darkness, especially with this moon. And he is thinking of you and he's battling his demons. So just have faith that something is shifting. So I feel he's struggling to hold back. It's very likely he's finding everything in him to stop reaching out because of his karmic cycle. He knows he's got to end there and deal with that. And that's his demons he's battling, his, all these problems. And I feel that as we come into June, there's going to be a big shift. Okay, so I feel that he's wanted to be with you fully, like properly wanted to be with you since Christmas time. He's known that. He's always known that, but he's known that really properly since Christmas time. And he's been trying to find his centre since then. And he's always thinking about you. But I feel that his demons and his struggles and his battles and all of this chaos is going on, but it's going to be lingering around until June. Okay, so you've got to have faith that even August time, there could be a turning point around the Lion's Gate. But I feel he is going to reach out to you over the next 8 weeks or so, because he can't hold back. But I don't feel his situation is going to change until he's dealt with these demons, which I feel he's still battling at least until May, possibly until August time. But that's because he's got to free himself fully, and that's what he wants to do. And that's what this year the horse is bringing in, full freedom. So your lesson is to pray. When you get stressed out, pray. Give it to heaven. Spirit's listening to your heart and providing answers. So you're already receiving the answers you seek. And just see what's going on in his karmic cycle. Can't wait to get my karmic tarot, which should be delivered next week, hopefully, which I created the other day. There is no spark between us. So there's no spark in that marriage or that relationship or that karmic situation, whatever it is. Because he probably feels like he's married to that person. Because he feels probably obligated in that way. So there's no spark there. So that's what he's struggling with as well. Because he knows he shouldn't be there. He knows that there's something. But there may still be unfinished business. And obviously it says battles. He's still battling with himself. Yeah, he wants to stay friends with her. Now, obviously, okay, the friends however that is, even if it's a toxic friendship, he's like, well, you know, it's what I'm used to. And so in his mind, he's thinking, well, when we end the connection, we can stay friends. But it never works that way. That's just what he's thinking at this moment, because she's like his friend. And yeah, he said, I don't want to hurt you. This is karmic partner. I don't want to hurt you, but I don't want to lie anymore. And that means telling you the truth, or I just want to stay friends. And that's what he's struggling with. He's struggling with telling her, there's no spark. I just want to stay friends with you. That's it. And he's struggling with that. So you've got to give him time to get, you know, prepared to walk away. But that's all he wants with her. And the thing is, when he's away from her, it won't, you know, even if they stay friends, if there's children involved or things like that, you know, it won't be the way it was or the way it is now. So I feel that, you know, he won't want her in his life when he's, you know, freed himself. But at the moment, that's what he's thinking. Oh, well, we can stay friends, or I can stay in your life. But it never works that way. It's just because he's been doing it for an amount of time. It's like his identity. So again, he's got to break free from that current identity. And that's what he's struggling with, causing pain. I hope that helps, okay? But he knows there's no spark there, even if they're just friends, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. I bleeded just 10 days after my period ended because I was trying to let go of my soul child. I didn't know it would take me into trauma. Well, just kind of trust your body. Your body knows what it's doing, okay? And again, if you're releasing all these things, then, you know, your body will be responding to what you're feeling in your mind. So Archangel Raphael is saying avoid allergens, prayer works, recovery. So there's going to be a recovery. And especially if you've been praying for help, you know, your prayer is bringing in a recovery. So this is showing you it's going to be okay. Whatever it is you've been dealing with, it will get better. Okay, there will be a recovery. We need to avoid allergens or things that are perhaps causing stress or anxiety. So there will be a recovery. Anything else? I'm going to bring in a message from Jesus. What does Jesus want you to know about this situation? What does Jesus want you to know? So Jesus is saying, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. So this may bring peace in because you've let go. So there's going to be peace coming in. And all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believe you shall receive. So I feel the message is just really clarifying what we've just said. You know, that when you pray, you receive healing and a recovery comes in. That's what you need to know, okay? So then you've donated again for Kashif's real message for you at the moment. So thank you for your donation. So what does Kashif want you to know? I haven't let you go, and it causes him pain, heart pain. He sits around feeling it, especially when he's on the toilet. I'm seeing that as a man on a toilet, okay? I don't see that always. So he may be struggling with his bowels. He could be having like constipation or diarrhea or a mixture of the two because he's processing something because he's hungry for you. So again, what I'm getting here is there's something to do with his stomach or his diet because he's saying, I'm hungry for you. So because he's hungry for you and he can't be with you, or he feels he can't be with you because of his circumstances, he could be overeating and then he's on the toilet suffering for it. Okay, it's either giving him constipation or diarrhea because something he's eating isn't sitting well with him. So, and that's what he's processing. I haven't let you go. So he may be struggling with constipation I've got coming through as well. Or I feel it's a mixture of the two. Because when we have diarrhea, we're expelling negativity quickly or fear quickly. When we're constipated, we're holding things in or holding things back. And I feel he is struggling with something big there. Okay, so I feel if you're having stomach pain yourself, that's why. So he's dealing with something because he's trying to fill up the cup with food or even drink, but I feel it's food-based and it's affecting his stomach, okay? That's his real message. He hasn't let you go and he's suffering for it. They're giving me leg pain as well. And it's like aching leg pain. Leg pain, I always have these physical things, and I do appreciate them, even though it's scary when I experience them, but, you know, I'm channeling. But I'm getting thigh pain, leg thigh pain, and that's to do with wanting to move forward. So I feel he's getting pain in his legs, he's getting stomach pain, and he hasn't let you go. He may even be having heart pain as well with this. Okay, he could be even having acid reflux, but I'm getting more sitting on the toilet. I hope that helps. I know it's a strange one, but I have to give you what they show me, okay? So just imagine him sitting on the toilet thinking about you. Emily, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, are the messages from Dee and my star family, thank you. So what does Dee want you to know? Dee said, I want to tell you how I feel. He's emotional, especially with this full moon. Very emotional. He's also thinking about you when he's wet. So this could be when he's in the shower or if he has a bath. So he's thinking about you then. And that may be when he has a cry. Okay, when he's wet, okay? I know it's a weird thing to say, but they're showing me very specific things today. So I'm seeing he's in the shower and he's wet, so he's crying. Because it looks like he's got water on his face. Okay, so he's letting emotion out when he's cleaning himself. That's coming through, okay? What else? He's saying to you, purpose, I'm following my passions. Now, I feel that's what you're doing, and he feels it. Okay, and it's making him more emotional. He's feeling your vibration. I feel the energy you send my way. So I feel he's very much connected with you, and it's bringing up tears and emotion. Okay? And if we think our masculines don't cry, that's daft. Because everybody cries. Everybody hurts, as REM said, okay? So I feel the message from your star family is to follow your passions, to do what feels good for you at this time. That's going to lift your vibration up, and it's going to make you super attractive to him. And he's going to feel the energy you're sending his way when you're focusing on your purpose and your vibration. So your vibration is affected by your purpose, and your purpose affects your vibration. So they want you to focus on your purpose. So what else do you need to know? I'm going to bring the love and light cards in. Okay, what else do you need to know? Shine your light bright, your inner light. So your guide, your star family, want you to shine your inner light. And patience is its own reward. Isn't that beautiful? So you're going to be rewarded for everything you do, and you will. So your star family are asking you to be patient and to shine your light. Because he's already being guided back to you. He wants to tell you how he feels. And I'm feeling he's had a good cry in the shower. Or he will do. But I feel it's like present energy. And it's for the full moon bringing this in. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, thanks for being here tonight. Thank you for watching, honey. Can I please have a message from my DM? So what do we need to know? Nothing makes sense. He feels stuck. He feels blocked. But it's more he feels blocked and stuck without you. Nothing makes sense. So whatever he's stuck in at this time, it just does not make sense to him. He's like, why am I still here? Why am I still doing this? Nothing makes sense without you. I need you. I want you. So I feel he's trying to find his way out of his situation. So he does feel stuck, okay? So what else? What else, okay? Presence. He feels your presence around him. He says, whatever they're saying whatever I'm doing, they say whatever he's doing, whether together or apart, I feel you with me, whatever he's doing. So I feel with this is he wants you to know that even if he's distracting himself, he still feels you. You know, like some of the masculines are very good at distracting themselves, and then it starts hitting them at night when they're in bed. But I feel what he's doing is he's feeling you all the time, your presence around him. And that you could be feeling his presence around you. So you're very highly telepathically linked at this time. And he's feeling it no matter what he's doing. Whether I'm at work, at home, distracting myself, I feel you with me no matter what. And that's why nothing's making sense to him. Because he's thinking, I can't even forget you. Not that he'd want to, but they can sometimes try to. So patience is a powerful thing. I love that you've got that coming out too. So patience is a powerful thing for you. The more patient you are, the more trusting you are, the more you respect God's timing, the quicker things will move forward. And when you ask, it will be given. So pray and give it to heaven, okay? What else? There is magic in this situation. So whatever's going on is magical right now. It may not feel that way, but it is all moving into place. So he's obviously questioned everything in his life because nothing's making sense without you. He's feeling you everywhere, and that's magic. So it's like the angels saying, all you have to do is trust in who you are. Trust in him to change and make a change. And you trust in who you are by remembering your guidance and your light as a divine feminine. Yeah, he's looking deeper. And that it feels deep as well. And I feel he's looking deeper into things. He could be looking deeper into your eyes if he's got a photo of you. And you're reflecting back to him what he needs to change. So your person is reflecting your inner wounds and strengths. So you're reflecting to him everything needs to change, and he's reflecting in you Perhaps those wounds that you still need to heal, which could be to be patient and trusting and allowing and remember your own worth and value. That's what's going on. Let me just end with one more card. Anything else? Yeah, completion. There needs to be a completion. She's naked on this card, so I can't show you, but it's the world. So there's a completion coming in to end a cycle, to move you forward together. So he knows he's got to end the cycle to be with you. I hope that helps, okay? Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation. What's in store for the full moon? And 3D message from Orlando. So the full moon is saying love yourself first, okay? Because then when you're loving you, the power's inside of you. You feel confident and strong. You feel great. So the more you love you, the quicker everything else will manifest for you. And the power is inside of you to handle whatever you've got going on. So the full moon is giving you power, okay? So what does this mean for your journey? You've got to have unwavering faith. So again, when you're believing in yourself, loving yourself, you have that faith. And be at peace with exactly where you are at this moment. Which means you don't need anything to be different than it is. Be grateful for everything as it is now, because there is communication ahead. So there is going to be a message coming in from him. So when you relax about things and calm your energy down, everything moves into place. Synchronistic events are going to bring you together. So the universe is on this. Okay, synchronistic events, which means if you did nothing and he did nothing, guess what? The universe would do something. So it's obviously something that's going to happen. He's just trying to find his center. He's trying to find balance. That's why there's a delay. That's why there's a pause. So it's like he's saying to you, let me find my center and then I will communicate to you. And even if he didn't think, oh, I'm not going to do anything, I'm not going to do anything, the universe will do it. So chill. I feel that chill is like the angel saying to you, relax, chill. He's trying to find his center, accept what is right now, which means be okay with exactly where you are. Chill out. So if you've been worrying or stressing, just relax about things. This woman on this card is fishing. And the Pisces, we're in Pisces season. So I feel this is about where we are currently now in Pisces season. Just try and relax a little bit, and then everything will move forward. I feel that's what he's saying to you as well. It's like he's saying, just chill. Just relax. It's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for using Milestone, honey. And thank you to all my members for being here as well. What does Malar's clear intentions and feelings for Sunita and bucket matches and his actions for Sunita and their relationship? So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? The truth is going to come out. So before anything else, the truth has got to come out. And you know what the truth is because you have a great telepathic link with him. And you have a 5D connection with him that you're being guided to work on. So I feel like this moment it's more important that you feel what he's feeling. And you trust in what you're being shown through telepathy and the 5D. Which means when he's coming to you in a dream, or when you have a reading and you receive a message and it hits you in the feels, or you receive a sign from the universe in some way. Because even if he isn't communicating with you at this moment, he is communicating with you in other ways. And that's the truth. So you're being reminded that the truth is it's more than just a physical connection. They give me fear. So you must release your fears about a need for action in a physical way. And when you release that, that's when things move forward. Okay, can you tell? The truth is that you love each other. What I'm trying to say is the truth is that you feel things for him and he feels things for you, and he can't be denied because no one can satisfy him like you can. No one can make him feel the way that you make him feel. So it's like you are each other's wish fulfillment. That's how you both feel. That's the truth. And that's what's communicated through 5D and telepathy. Which means when you feel it inside, when you have a reading, when you see a sign, when you hear a song, these are all signs that confirm and validate to you that your truth is real. That's what I mean, okay? So, yeah, but you don't need to just have the 9 of Cups coming out to have it clarified to you because it's been shown to you inside through your telepathic link with him. That's what I'm trying to say. So even if I didn't pull the 9 of Cups out for you, it's still the same. Okay, it's the feeling and the emotion that matters more than him actually ringing you up on the phone and saying, hey, you're my wish fulfillment. It's about trusting what you feel, okay? And you've got to let go of the fear. So there's fear in the way. So what's stopping him at this moment from showing up for you and what's stopping the connection from moving forward in the physical is fear. What is fear? It's false experiences appearing real. That means our mind creates struggles and crazy scenarios that aren't real. It's illusion. Or it's false evidence appearing real, which means we get worried about things we see on social media, or because we're not seeing things show up in a physical way. That's why you have to have faith in the timing of your journey, okay? Something is going to happen soon, and soon you're going to feel joy, okay? And he knows that all he's got to do to make this happen is ask. So these are his messages. So soon he's going to ask for something that's going to lead to joy in his life. So I feel he's going to perhaps ask you out on a date, or ask to meet up for coffee, or ask you something. And that's going to bring joy in, and that's going to happen soon. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, well, when is soon? Okay, because you might see soon as like today, tomorrow, the next day. But you've got to be patient with the timing. So I'll see if I can get a timing around soon, because soon could be any time. Flying out, okay? You got fall. So I feel the first thing you need to know is things are falling into place. Okay, regardless of the season itself. But when is your fall season? This could be when he asks you out, or when something really starts moving forward, or between now and then. So for us here in the UK, fall is like October time. So I've got between now and October. So you don't need to panic about timelines. You just need to have faith that it will move forward. That's his lesson, to ask you for what he wants, and that's to meet up or do something that's going to lead to joy. I hope that helps, okay? So just know it's on the right path. The truth will come out. Saranga, thank you for the donation. Shall I go ahead and speak up my truth for myself? Well, obviously do what feels right for you. I want to bring Archangel Jeremiah in first. What does Archangel Jeremiah want you to know? Shall you go ahead and speak up your truth for yourself? They give me a block. So I do feel something needs to be spoken, even if it's just you perhaps speaking to yourself in the mirror. You need to voice something out. This could even be you journaling something down. So Jeremiah is saying, stand your ground, because the truth will always come out, okay? Which is really what I've just said as well to Sonu. And the answer is no. So you got no. So it may be that if you speak your truth, you may not be speaking it out the way that you meant to say it. So in other words, it could cause more drama or chaos. Or you could be speaking it out because of fear, not love. Or you could be speaking it out from a place of fear. So you may need to journal your thoughts down first and compose yourself a little bit before you take action. So the guidance is very clear message here from Jeremiah coming through. There's only one no card in this deck. And he's saying the answer is no. Instead, give me a block, stand your ground, because the truth will come out anyway. The truth will always come out. So you don't perhaps need to speak up your truth, because the truth will always come out anyway. It's going to come out perhaps in a different way if you stand your ground. And I'm not saying don't speak up your truth. I just feel maybe don't do it at this moment. Or perhaps process it first so you think before you speak. Or you journal your thoughts down. So it might be a no for now. It's not necessarily saying, oh, you can't speak your truth or you shouldn't speak your truth. You should always speak your truth. Okay, but I feel the answer is, for at this moment, it's a no. Because I feel the truth will come out anyway, perhaps in some other way. Or you may just need to observe, because you've got this moving as well. Honesty is always the best policy, so you need to be honest, obviously. But I feel you may need to write down what you're feeling and observe it first, thinking, how would that make me feel if someone said that to me? Or am I saying this in the correct way? Because it may be the way you're saying it that needs to change, not necessarily what you want to say, if that makes sense. So call on Archangel Jeremiah and Archangel Gabriel, who will help you to do it the correct way and at the correct time. I hope that helps, okay? Pooja, thank you for the donation. Will I be selected for the second interview round? Okay, so will you be selected for the second interview round? Well, first of all, the message is respond with love. Respond to this with love, which means, from an angel perspective, first of all, instead of giving you a specific answer, which I'll try and get in a minute, okay? But the message is, whatever happens, respond with love, which means if you get a second interview, that's great. It's meant to be. If you don't, that's great. That's also something that's meant to be. So in other words, whether you do or you don't, respond to it with love. instead of being triggered or getting angry and thinking, why? What have I done wrong? Okay, because remember, sometimes we're just not meant to do certain things and we get rejected from them for a reason. And I'm not saying that's going to happen, but the angels want you to be aware that something is going to come of it anyway, regardless. And you've got delays are always necessary. So you may also need to respond with love, because there may be a delay on you perhaps being asked back for a second interview. Or there could even be some delay to this, so a delay is necessary. So not saying yes or no, they're saying there's a delay. Okay? Now you've got yes coming through as well. It says, but you need to speak up and ask for it. Okay, so this could also be, there could be a delay which is necessary, and then you speak up for something you want. Now this could be you talking to your angels. So it may not necessarily be, oh, you ring them up and say, hey, have I got my interview? You may just need to be a bit patient here with this. Okay, or you may need to pray about it. And talk to your angels and visualize what's happening. So if you want a second interview, visualize it. Okay, so we've got yes coming through, but you may need to ask and speak up and ask for it. So this could even be you asking for what you want. It may be you get offered the job and you have to ask for what you want, or you have to speak up in some way. Okay, but I feel the message I need to give to you is there is going to be a slight delay around this, which is delayed with love. It's necessary. So important you respond to this with love instead of being fear, and then speak up for something you need to speak up for. But I'm not feeling you need to, and this could be like perhaps you panicking about something and feeling you need to ring up. You don't, there's a necessary delay. So instead, speak up to your angels, speak up to, your intentions, and then you ask for what you want in that way. It's like, for example, when I did my Karmic tarot deck, I'll just give you an example. When I did my Karmic tarot deck, it was during Chinese New Year, and I knew there'd be a delay from when I put it in to be submitted for sale to when it went on sale. And it was taking a while. And I was thinking, I really want this deck to be published so people can have the opportunity to buy it. So instead of me emailing them and saying, are you going to get a move on, in a nice way, I prayed about it instead and asked for what I wanted, and the next day it went live for sale. So in other words, sometimes you don't have to speak directly to anyone, you just need to talk to your angels about it. And that's what I'm picking up on. So I can't give you a definite yes or no, because it's a lesson you're learning to respond with love. But it's looking positive, yes. I hope that helps, okay? You'll be okay either way. Janie, thank you for the donation. What are the angels doing to remind Wes of me and advice? So let's connect with Wes directly then. And you'd be surprised how so I've had some conversations with my twin about things that the ways he's been reminded of me, and it blows my mind, honestly. So just know the angels will be doing what they need to be doing. So what is Wes being shown by the universe? Wow, quite a few things then. Where did that go? 1111. So he's definitely seen numbers, okay? 1111 very likely, because 1111 is about awakening. And a lot of the masculines see 1111 and they start understanding what the journey is. So you're in the surrender stage to give it all to God. So I feel the message here, first of all, is that you need to have faith that he has been shown signs about you. Okay, so praying. You could even say to God, show me what he's been shown. But I feel this is more about you letting go. Now we got love. Always listen to your heart. So his heart is speaking to him. So it's not even necessarily what he's being shown. It's more how he's feeling. He's feeling the love for you in his heart. He's feeling the passion, the desire. Okay, so he feels the love, because his eyes are like those heart eyes. When he looks at you, so he's very attracted to you. But he feels it in his heart space. And he is focusing on work, career, projects, goals, other things. So he is busy with that. So he is also trying to distract himself with those things too. But then he feels you. So it may also be shown things to do with you, or he may be reminded of you at work, okay? We've got divine timing. It will all happen at the exact right divine timing. So I feel he's shown things to do with timing. So he could see things connected with your birthday or a specific day or date. But I'm getting numbers really with this. So I feel numbers, like he looks at his watch and it's 11:11, or he looks at his watch and it's 12:12, or he's getting number sequences, okay? And he's working on himself as well, which is opening all the right doors. So you just need to have faith he's doing the work on himself. And he's also distracted by lustful thoughts of you. He thinks of you intimately in random places. So, for example, you can see in that picture, the reason I chose that picture when I created this deck is he's holding bananas. Okay, so you can use your imagination. So he's thinking about you, he's desiring you, he's thinking about you, it's hitting him in his heart space during this moon cycle. So I feel the moon cycle is also significant because obviously we've got this full moon to the new moon, which I connected within the daily angel reading today. Because the thing is, when I channeled this particular moon cycle, I didn't channel because I don't really check anything unless I'm guided to. It's what I'm feeling. And I feel the 3-3 is more important than the eclipse. Okay, so people have been like zoning in on this eclipse, but the eclipse took place on the 3-3 portal. And I feel it's the 3-3 portal that's more important than the eclipse. Okay, whereas I feel the eclipse around the new moon was the important eclipse. And the energy between the new moon and the new moon is where the powerful change is taking place, okay? And he's saying he knows now he's got to take action. So again, he's showing signs to do something, to take action. And he is taking off the mask. He's saying, I'm finally ready. So you've got to trust that he's being shown what he needs to be shown. And he's feeling what he needs to feel to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? And then we got Janie again saying advice on March, career and love. So what do you need to know about career in March? What do you need to know about your career in March? And what do you need to know about love in March? Okay, so in career, you've got to listen to your intuition. So in your career, it's so important you do what you feel is right for you. You know, you do what you feel is good for you. You listen to that intuition or that intuitive message within saying do this, do that. So trust your intuition on your career. So if you're guided to make any changes or you feel you want to do something differently, that's what you need to do. Okay, all the answers are within. Now with love, the past, which means everything you've been through in the past, in this life, and everything he's been through in this life, and everything you've been through in other lifetimes has taught you what you need for the here and now. So in other words, everything you've been through has prepared you for this particular moment in your love life. So you can handle what's going on. Okay? Now I feel this is also about your masculine stepping into their power. And you can't run away from your own soul. So you can try and move on, but you can't, and all of that. You know, he can try and move on, but he can't, because you can't run from the person you're truly meant to be with. You live inside each other. And you're so much more than your physical self. And look at this, understanding of the higher realms and divine feminine power. Now, those are the two cards that came out for you earlier. I'm sure they were. So you're being reminded the same message here, that March is helping you to understand this love in a much deeper way. And to recognise that everything happens for a reason and that the past defines you, but it doesn't control you. It helps you to become the person you are, but it defines you into the person you become, but it's not who you were. So you're a much stronger version now than you were, for example, in September or even before then. So they're guiding me to bring in the separation deck. So what do you need to know in March? I wish you were here. Look at this. Regretting. He's regretting everything. I wish you were here. I'm worried have you moved on. So he's worried in March. He's worried if you moved on. And this is because he can sense other options around you and because you're not chasing him. Okay, so he's in doubt, wondering what you're doing. He's looking at you. Have you moved on? So he could be watching your social media. I missed you. I wish you were here with me. Have you moved on? What are you doing? So he's already curious about what's going on with you. I hope that helps, okay? Victor, thank you for the donation, honey. Morning, Liz, meow, meow to you. And I don't know if you saw it or not, but our soul sister, Melissa, shared a beautiful picture on my community post for you, Victor. So check it out. It's a gorgeous cat, okay? And may have any messages for my beautiful twin, Bucket Hearts and a Keanu card. So what does your twin want you to know? Okay, so we've got, I watch you when no one is looking. Okay, so he is watching you. Page of Swords. So there may not be physical communication at this time, but he is watching you and that's his truth. He knows you're his truth. So he's spying on you. And when no one is looking, that could even be when he's at work or when he shouldn't be watching you. And I feel there's also chemistry around this as well. So I feel he's doing things when he's watching you. Okay, so use your imagination. I feel there's lots of Kundalini rising there. Okay. And you got the King of Wands, finding my purpose. So he's still finding his way to you, and he's still finding his place in the world. But I'm getting lots of Kundalini here. Lots of passion and fight and desire. And he's turned on by you and to you. So there's a lot of passion he wants you to know. What else? Yeah, inner child healing, reparenting the self, and dream visits and astral travel. So I feel that at this point as well, you're doing a lot of inner child healing with you, because you are helping yourself more. You're putting yourself first more. You're giving back to you. You're nurturing you. So I feel this is definitely about you as well, and putting yourself as priority. You know, because obviously you put everyone else before yourself. And I've told you this when I met you in person and we were talking. I said, you're so giving and loving. You know, but I feel you are also learning now to get the balance right. And he's visiting you in dreams and on the astral realms. And there could also be some Kundalini going on there as well. So what else do you need to know? I saw I've commented that. I'm so glad you've seen that, okay? So we've got, he's in misery without you. And that's why you're going to see each other soon. So it is going to happen soon. Something is coming soon. You've got films. Just see what the others are. Heat and 444. So the journey is protected. That's why you got 444. And you got the heat, which we've just picked up on all the Kundalini. And he is miserable without you. Now, I may have even watched the film Misery. I don't know why I've got that coming through. But the film Misery, it's a bit of a horror kind of one. But you may have watched that film. Okay, and there may have even been a message in there for him. Okay, but I'm feeling that film is significant for some reason. But he is feeling miserable. And he may be miserable when he's watching films because he's thinking about what he wants to do to you and that he's fed up where he is. So that's why something is coming in soon. Okay, so what's the message for you from Keanu? Where have I put Keanu's deck? Hang on a minute. There it is. I knew I'd put it somewhere. So let me just pop these cards away so I don't mix them all up. So what do we need to know for from Keanu? What's the message? Okay, so what do we need to know from Keanu for you? What's the message? That the one? Yeah. We've got share. Look at that. And you've got a little doggy on that as well. So it says share. It says, and this is from BuzzFeed Celeb Interview in 2019, because I know you like all the information. Every now and then it's okay to let people get a glimpse into your life. So he may also want a glimpse into your life. So are you putting things on social media, or maybe you need to just put a little glimpse of something you're doing on there, something that he can see, you know, that's something different perhaps than what you're doing already. So only a little glimpse. So he wants a glimpse of you. But again, I know you're a very private person in some ways, and maybe he is as well. And so I know he is in some ways, because sometimes I can't even access his energy sometimes. That's how shut down he can be. But I feel you're going to get a glimpse into his life, or he's going to get a glimpse into your life, and he's going to be in a different way than you've had before. And he says, Keanu answered general questions about the opinions and life from fans as he played with puppies. There might not have been anything groundbreaking in the answers, but he did share his thoughts and his insights and his, it says shoelaces. So you couldn't, it sounds strange, but you may even see something to do with shoelaces, like tying up loose ends I'm getting as well. So something has been tied up or shifted. So and this could be something to do with shoes. You could see shoes. So I don't know why they're showing me shoes in there as like actual shoes with laces. But obviously this is really saying Keanu told him everything. You know, he didn't hold anything back. He was honest and open, and that's who you are. And that dog is a sign of loyalty anyway. That's what you need to know. Let me just pull you some letters as well. Hey Lisa, great to see you, honey. So what's the any letters for you need? So letters for you, we've got S, F, A, Y, H, J, H again, O, and E. Because again, you know, if someone else could connect with these as well. So we've got Fay in there, F-A-Y. Hay as well, hay. So that could be connected with a horse. Horses eat hay. Say is in there, say. You've got hoe in there as well. And I'm not seeing hoe like a hoe. I'm seeing it like a hoe, like ploughing the field. Like a H-O-E, hoe. like you plough the field as well. So you've got H-O-E-J. I've got Joel in there as well. Joe, not Joel, Joe, as in Joanne or Joe. We've got J-O-E-H-S-A-Y-F and H. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Cece Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? Hey Heather, great to have you here, honey. So what's the message from Cece's twin, okay? Nothing makes sense. So again, he feels stuck, he feels like he's blocked, he feels like he's, nothing is making sense without you at this current time. And I feel he felt like that in February as well. So I feel February was very hard on him. And he's breaking free of the conflict though now. So I feel like February was like his hardest month yet. And you may have picked up on that energetically or through your own physical self. And he's breaking free of these chains. So he is still conflicted because he's still dealing with a karmic struggle. But he is breaking free of that karmic struggle. So he's breaking the chains, okay? He knows he needs to do that because nothing is really making sense in his life until he does that. And I feel you're feeling that too. They give me that song by Jesus Culture, Break Any Chain. Because he has this knowingness. No one gets him the way that you do. And he knows he belongs with you. And this full moon is making it harder to be away from you. Okay, so what else do you need to know? Yeah, the moon. You got the moon again. Okay, the naked in this card. Okay, but I can show you the moon. So the moon is bringing up powerful shifts and changes. So the moon cycle is going to be very significant. What's he in regret about or dealing with, or what's he feeling? Because he's breaking these chains. What else do you need to know? It's all my fault. That's how he feels. He's in a little bit of victim mode here. It's all my fault. I regret everything. It's all my fault. Why haven't you reached out? Am I that easy to forget? So he's in a little bit of poor me. Because he's wondering why you haven't reached out to him. And obviously, if you aren't doing that, then you're pulling your energy belt. That's good. That means he's got to take action. But if you've been the one reaching out in the past, and now you aren't, he's like, what's going on? Okay? And he's in fear. Okay? It doesn't mean you should reach out. It means he's thinking about why you haven't. Yeah, he's thinking about you, curious. And he's saying, I messed up. And I messed up. So he feels like he's messed up inside. But he feels like he messed everything up. He's saying, I messed up. It's all my fault. I'm thinking about you, curious about you, wondering why you haven't reached out to me. Why? Am I that easy to forget? So obviously he isn't. So he's in a little bit of fear and struggle, and that's what you'll be picking up on. So what's your guidance? You are on the right path. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Trust your gut instinct and your intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation, honey. Will I get a call from job I'm applying for this month? Okay. So will you get the job you're applying for this month? I'm applying for jobs. It always says no longer under consideration, job posted and applied the same day. Well, remember, everything happens for a reason, as you know. So if you aren't getting a job, then that job isn't right for you in some way, shape or form. There's something better ahead. Okay, so always remember that. Never take anything personally or worry about it because you're being prepared for the right thing, okay? So you've got solutions are coming. So again, they're not saying for definite that you're going to get that particular job, but solutions are coming in this. So I do feel the right thing is coming, whether it's with this job or something else. But solutions are coming in. So I do feel there's going to be an answer coming and there's going to be a resolution to whatever it is you're wanting. So the angels are asking you to have faith at this time, okay? So I nearly knocked my drink over then. That was lucky. I just nearly dropped my whole glass of water on the floor then. Look, slow going, but you're going to get there. Knight of Pentacles. So whatever you're working towards is actually going to be something that's very beneficial for you because it's going to be a long-term position. And if it's going to be, it may be slow getting that. In other words, it may not be happening very fast. It may take a bit of time, but the answer is yes. So you've got a yes in this card. So this could be a yes to the job you're applying for, but I feel the message is you're going to get something that's going to last you long term. So what you're moving towards is a job that's going to be long lasting. Not something that you're going to perhaps do for an amount of time and then end it and get something else. You're getting the right job. The universe is aligning the right job for you that's going to be long lasting, not short term. Okay? And because this has come out, it's likely that you will get the call from the job you're applying for, and the solution will come from that. But you've got to just be patient with the process, because the Knight of Pentacles is long-term success, eventual positive outcome, but it may take a little bit of time. So patience is going to be rewarded. I hope that helps, okay? Priyanka, thank you for the two donations. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Leanne first, and then do your 2 donations together. Okay, because they're obviously together, but Leanne's in the middle there. So I'm going to do Leanne first. So Leanne says, what does Marlon want me to know? So what does Marlon want you to know? What does Marlon want you to know? Okay, so the first card is, he knows he's got to make a decision. He knows it's time, okay? And this could be to do with a karmic ending. This is something he's been aware of he needs to end or deal with since November. So November was a bit of a turning point. And he is in his head about that decision. He has a lot on his mind. So he's struggling with this decision. Now, this could be a decision. Because I've got a timeline coming through of November just gone. So I feel he knew then he had to make some kind of decision. And he's making that decision between November just gone, obviously where we are now in March, and September. So I feel between now and September he's making some kind of decision. There is all in his head about he's struggling to sleep because of it. He could be drinking and, overthinking. But I feel he's worrying about all of this. Jesus is helping him as well, though. And he knows he's got to make a decision for a new beginning because he wants that with you. My soul is on fire for you. He wants a new beginning with you. And this seems like some kind of karmic ending or karmic situation he has to release first to have a new beginning with you. Okay, and he wants to explore this connection with you physically and emotionally. And the Page of Wands is good news coming in. So I feel what's happening right now is good news, even though it may not seem that way. And I've got a big timeline here of him ending something in September or trying to around then so he can actually move into the new year with you. Now, I feel like he wanted to do that this year, but it didn't work that way. So I feel like around November he was thinking, well, I want this new beginning with you in this new year. But now we're in March and time is flying by, and all of a sudden he's still in the same situation or he's still dealing with the same stuff, and he's like, I need a bit more time. But I do feel he wants to explore this connection with you. He knows it's some kind of twin flame journey because he can feel you have a soul bond, and he wants to, he wants to get jiggy with you because he's attracted to you. There's a lot of passion in that card there. So what else does he want you to know? So I feel you're on track to union, even if it's taken a bit longer than you thought, okay? So yeah, observation. I send you loving signs through nature. So he is actually communicating with you through nature, and so is God, or your angels. So you'll see butterflies, bees, yellow flowers, that's a sign of hope. Miracles, bees, miracles, ladybugs. You're going to see all these beautiful signs as we head into spring and summer that things are shifting forward. So he's asking you to observe what's going on. And this is you looking at this from a place of love, not fear. So you don't get triggered by timings or, something not happening. Remember, you are extra sensitive at this time because you are an empath. And there is good news coming. You've got Page of Wands again. So you know inside yourself that there's good news ahead. You can feel it, so trust what you feel. I hope that helps, okay? So we've got 2 donations from Priyanka. Priyanka says, use feelings for P and how he sees me. So how is you feeling for you? He's saying to you, he's trying to find strength. That's what he needs to do. He doesn't want to fight with you. He wants to be your lover, not your fighter. In other words, he doesn't want to argue with you or stress you out or put you into any kind of fear. He's trying to find the strength to do what he needs to do. Do I have the strength? Do I have what it takes to make a change? Because I don't want to fight. So I'm not saying he's definitely fighting with you, but he doesn't want to hurt you. He doesn't want to let you down. He doesn't want to argue with you. He wants to show up for you the right way. So he's trying to find the strength to change. And this is something he's going to be working on either over the next 5 to 8 weeks or between May and August at the latest, okay? So he needs to find strength. And this is also to reach out to you and be emotional towards you, tell you how he really feels, and to deal with any struggles he's going through. So he wants to find the strength to move towards you or make a change in his life. And he doesn't know if he's got what it takes. He has, but he's got to find that strength within himself. So he's saying to you, you're always on my mind. And he's saying, I'm thinking of you at this very moment in a passionate way. He's saying, my soul is burning with desire for you. So he desires you, he wants you physically, and he's always thinking about you. So how does he see you? He's very drawn to you physically. This full moon is bringing up a lot of Kundalini. So there's a lot of passion and fire between the two of you. And he's thinking of you right now. You're on his mind in this very moment, okay? So bucket messages for March. So what do you need to know for March, okay? Big thank you to my mods for looking after the chat for me. Don't know what I'd do without you guys. You keep everything going. So thank you, thank you, thank you. So what's going on in March is, okay, it looks like you could reconcile. Well, you're heading towards reconcile anyway. You're heading towards a reconciliation. And it could come around the afternoon. So it could be around the afternoon sometime. Okay, because you're going to receive a gift as well. And that gift will show you that they love you. And that they are finding their freedom. So what I've got coming through here is focus on your freedom. In other words, enjoy each day, be in the moment. Don't need anything to be different than what it is. You're going to receive some kind of gift. Now this could be a different gift than a gift from him. Obviously I'm connecting with his energy as well. But you may receive a gift in March. And you may just get a gift. Someone could give you a gift. And you could get that gift in the afternoon. Or the gift you receive is that you reconcile around the afternoon and they tell you they love you. They do love you. Or you're going to receive some kind of gift or sign that they love you, and it could happen during an afternoon. So I see the afternoon as like 12 to like 6 o'clock. Then anything after that is the evening. So between 12 and 6 o'clock in the afternoon something could happen. But just enjoy your freedom and just be in the moment, okay? I just want to get you another card as well, like a card for March. Anything else you need to know for March? Anything else you need to know for March? Focus on service. So focus on being giving and loving and kind and gentle. And when you do that, everything else will shift into place. I hope that helps, okay? Linda, thank you for the donation. How is Richard feeling, thoughts, and what would the universe like me to know? So what does the universe want you to know? Straight out, okay? So the universe is saying to you, trust in divine timing. So it's so important you have faith in what will be and when, because God has a timing to everything. Like I'm just looking for my timing deck. So I want to bring some timings in for you. So what does Archangel Metatron want you to know about timing? Spend less time stressing, more time praying, more time playing. So what this means is instead of worrying about timings or when something's going to happen, spend more time in prayer and give any fears and concerns to heaven, and more time playing, which means enjoy yourself, do things you love doing. And then you're going to enjoy the time you've got, and you're going to enjoy where you are. There's going to be fear. And then you let go of any fear. So I want to bring in some other timing cards here, because clearly this is a message for you about timings. So, and then we'll connect with Richard's feelings and thoughts. So, timings. Okay, first message coming through is preparation. So you're being prepared for something. And this could well be a sign of what you're being prepared for if you're seeing 12-12, which is about stability. But also what was going on in December, between December just gone and December this year. So I feel December last year to December this year, you're being prepared for what's coming. Or you're being prepared for something. There's no need to worry. Ask for help instead through prayer. So you don't need to worry about anything. Pray. You're being prepared for something. So God is protecting you and he is preparing you at this time, okay? And this could be being prepared for the relationship itself. What else do you need to know about timings? Allow things to come. Look at that. So you don't need to worry about timings. And this may be a problem you've got, or like not a problem, but like a lesson you're learning, which comes up in your energy as a problem, an obstacle, a challenge, because you may be worrying about the timing of things. And something's going to shift at night, or something may happen at night, or, thank you angels, the angels saying you may panic a bit more at night, or you may worry a bit more at night, or you may go into fear a bit more at night, and that's when maybe you're struggling to sleep. Trust in divine timing, and when you do that, it's going to come in faster than you think, okay? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? So what does Richard want you to know? What's he feeling and thinking at this time? He needs to withdraw, okay? And he's feeling restless. So I'm not surprised I'm connected with like sleepless nights or you feeling things at night, because he also feels restless at night. And he wants to move towards you and do something. But he's like in a motorbike there, and he's sitting on a motorbike here. So I don't know if a motorbike's significant there. But the Knight of Wands, when I connect with it as a reader, is like the energy we're currently in, moving into Aries season. So I feel he's getting more and more restless moving into April, and he may withdraw to understand what he's doing. So don't worry if he comes towards you and then pulls back or seems to be withdrawn, because he's processing things, he's reflecting on things. And I feel that's why you're being asked to trust in divine timing. Okay, so try not to take his behaviour personally in any way, shape or form, because it's about what he's feeling inside. But he is restless about something, he wants to move something forward. So we've got our story. He's saying this is a once in a lifetime kind of love. That's how he feels about you. And he feels restless because of his story, and this is your story. He wants to make it our story. So I feel he does want to move forward with you. He just may be a little bit afraid. I hope that helps, okay? Heather, thank you for using your donation, honey. Sorry, your milestone, which is like a donation. Lovely message from my loving angels, please. So what do the angels want you to know? So the angels are reminding you how important it is to listen to and trust your intuition, because you are very intuitive and very connected and very tapped in with source, and you are on the right path. So you may be seeing 717. So the big message is, whatever you've been through, whatever you're going through now, but whatever you've been through in the past and other lifetimes have taught you what you need for the here and now, which has got you onto the path you're on now, which means you're on the right path. So everything you've been through has had to happen that way to get you to where you are today. So the angel's saying you are on the right path, and your intuition is already telling you that, okay? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Manifesting your dreams. So you're on the right path because you're manifesting your dreams, and you're on the path to manifesting your dreams. So you may be seeing 777, 717, 1717. Your person could be healing some kind of addiction. So you've been asked to have compassion. And, you know, we heal addictions on this journey, which can be obsession, scrolling on social media, overthinking, not just addictions like things that are physical, or, you know, we have many ways of being addicted to things. So I feel that he's overcoming his addictions. You may even be overcoming some of your addictions, like, you know, scrolling social media or other things, through having compassion for you and having more time for you. And when you ask, it will be given. So what does your person want you to know? What does your love want you to know? I'm hungry for you, and they want to set the record straight about something, and they haven't let you go. So I feel what your person's saying here is, hang on, let's set the record straight. I haven't let you go. I do want you and desire you. I am hungry for you, and I am going to do something. So again, this energy of the Ace of Wands is like where we currently are, you know, in this, you know, moving towards Aries season. So in April as well here, I haven't let you go. It's just a matter of time. So your person's definitely thinking about you. A lot of heart chakra activation going on. I feel Archangel Raphael assisting the connection as well. There could also be green shown to you. What I'm seeing here as well, it's like he's saying to you, you're my kryptonite. So he can't let you go because you're his kryptonite. And obviously kryptonite weakens, but you're not his weakness, you're his strength, you know. But he's like, I can't let you go. Let's set the record straight about that. So he wants you to know that. So if you've been perhaps doubting things or wondering how he feels about you, he is hungry for you, he's desiring you, he's wanting you. Okay, that's how he feels about you. Let's set the record straight. And I feel he's in his head trying to work out how to come forward and, you know, have a communication. So I feel he's strategically working out what to do. I hope that helps again. Stephanie, thank you for the donation, honey. Stephanie, where's your question? There you are. I've been dating FN for some time and something feels off. Is he the DM I need? If not him, then who? Well, first of all, you only have one divine masculine. Okay, so your divine masculine is the other half of your soul. Okay, so you can't say, is he the divine masculine I need? Because he either is your divine masculine or he isn't. Okay, so first of all, you have to focus on who you perhaps perceive to be your divine masculine. Okay, so no donations are open, Arazo, you're okay. So you have to think, well, who is my divine masculine? Because if you've got more than one person around you, then obviously you know who you feel is your twin flame. So you have to understand that there's only one divine masculine. What you're really asking is he the right person for me? But if something feels off, that's why. If it feels off, something doesn't feel right, which shows you he's not the person you're truly meant to be with. Okay, he's saying, if not him, then who? Well, again, you have to give that to heaven. Instead of needing someone else to fulfill you, complete you, or be around you, focus on being your best version. Focus on being you. Think, I'm going to be the perfect person for whomever comes in. I'm going to work on being that version. So instead of thinking about who, think about you. Okay, so I feel that if you feel something's off with FN, then obviously you have to end it because you're perhaps feeling that within your intuition. So pay attention to the signs. So the signs are showing you that it's not right with FN. And the signs are probably showing you that someone else is your DM. Because I feel like there's someone else you connect with as your divine masculine, not necessarily FN. But again, if it's getting too confusing with divine masculines and karmic people and soulmates, and just take the label away and say, I'm not going to put a label on this. I want to be with the right person for me. And if you're feeling that FN isn't the right person for you because something feels off and the signs are showing that to you, then you have to free yourself up for the right person to come in, whether that's someone new or someone from the past returning to you. Yeah, listen to your intuition. So I can't tell you what to do in this situation because you have to trust yourself. And the signs are already showing you. Red flags are already going off. Alarm bells are already going off saying something doesn't feel right with this. So, and you can't just think, I'm going to stay with FM because he's around me now or because I want to be with someone. No, you've got to honour your heart and soul. Otherwise, you're not being authentic, and you know that too. Okay, so let's bring in a tarot card. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, the delay is coming to an end. You know, the thing is, you do want love. Obviously, we all want love, but what I mean is you do want like a commitment, you do want a relationship, but I do feel the truth is going to come out. There needs to be a decision here. So I feel it's like you're aware now that you know yourself, you want to be in a relationship. You know, you want to have like a foundation. You may be even feeling like you've built a foundation with FN, but ultimately I feel you know there needs to be a change or something isn't right there. So you've got to speak your truth and make a decision. So even if you perhaps continue building with FN and say, for example, you know, start getting more and more serious, I do feel that around September you could make a decision to free yourself from that. So I feel if you're not making the decision, the universe may even do it for you. But I feel there's an opportunity there with FN. I'm not saying there's nothing, you know, there's nothing going to happen. I feel like there is an opportunity, especially in April. So as you move towards April, you could well be together still and spending time together and building something together. But I feel as time goes on that, you know, and I feel that what's going on is you may be getting impatient with something as well, or you may feel like something is shifting in some way. So you can feel or sense someone else's energy around you or something shifting, and you may make a decision around September to end that. So really the message is trust your intuition, but just allow things to unfold naturally without the need for anything to, you know, be different straight away. Or I'm not saying stay with him if you don't want to. What I'm saying is have faith, okay? Shavika, thank you for being here, honey. Thank you for using Milestone. Hi, Liz. How's T feeling about me? What's he processing and what's coming next, okay? So what is going on with T? He's evaluating his next move. Okay, that's what he's doing. So he's thinking, he's processing, he's working out what to do next. And the dog there is a sign of loyalty because he is loyal to you. So he is working out what to do, even if he's quiet, okay? He's manifesting something because he wants to enjoy the next phase of his life with you. He's thinking as well about it in advance. He's in March and he's thinking about where he is and what he wants. So I feel this enjoying this phases. He's thinking about what he wants to do, perhaps in the next 3 years. Where does he want to be in the next 3 years? So I don't know if he's coming up to a milestone birthday or something is going to happen in the next 3 years that you're aware of, something big or significant, because I feel he's thinking about that. I mean, this could even be things like retiring or just living his life totally different. But I feel like he's thinking about, okay, where do I want to be 3 years from now? And I know it's a weird one. It's not like 5 years or 10 years, but they give me 3 years. Where do I want to be in 3 years' time? Now, this could be because we're moving towards 2030. So he may be thinking about the rest of this decade, for example, thinking, well, where do I want to be by the end of this decade? And he wants to be holding hands with you, enjoying that phase of your lives together, which is like the later part of your lives, enjoying life. That's what he wants. So he's thinking, well, how do I do that then? So what I've got coming up here as well is he's heading towards 2027. We're in 2026 now. As he's heading towards 2027, he's thinking, where do I want to be in the next few years? It's not where I currently am. So what's he processing? Where he wants to be in the next 3 years. So, and he doesn't want to be where he is, okay? Look, and it comes in waves as well. He's like, I've got to get up to get this card. Clearly needed to stretch my legs there. So it will come in waves. It will come over him in waves. So like 1 minute he'll be okay. And then he'll have a meltdown or a panic. It says, go with the flow and trust in our divine plan. This is his message to you. So he's saying to you, trust in our plan. There is a plan for your life. You're meant to be together. It's fate and destiny. So try and trust the flow. And I feel that's what he does. Like when he starts panicking, he tries to calm himself down. And I do feel he does panic, okay? I don't need those. That was the only card that needed to come out. And then all the rest flew out there. Yeah, this is the card you need to know. I'm just going to see what they are, though. Yeah, I'll see what they are, but I don't feel I need to bring them into the reading. They may be clarifiers. Is that all of them? So you've got the Queen of Wands. So your guidance is to believe in yourself, to know yourself, to remember your worth and value, because you're the one he wants, okay? You're the one he wants. Now we've got Six of Wands, Page of Swords. So in the delays, he is getting stronger and more confident. He is missing you with the Five of Cups. And the King of Pentacles, he is focused on making a change and completing that cycle with the world. But he is reflecting on everything and he knows you're the one. He knows. Okay, so nothing's going to stop him from being with you, but it's in divine timing. I hope that helps, okay? Bina, thank you for using milestone, honey. Hi, Liz, I'm truly frustrated in this job at times. I feel disrespected. So again, everything is pushing you to do something else. And I've felt that for a long time, but obviously you've got to get to that point where you feel I can make a change and it's not going to mess anything up. Because remember, you can't mess anything up. Trust me, I've been on the journey long enough to know that you come back together no matter what. So if you're thinking, well, if I leave this position, I might never see him again, it's illusion, that's the ego, okay? In fact, I feel it will actually push things forward, okay? So I'm truly frustrated in this job at this time. I feel disrespected. I feel I should take another job and not buy a house for now. So trust that feeling. Okay, so this could well be why you haven't quite found a house, so it hasn't quite worked out, because it wasn't the right time. Any guidance on this is I'm conflicted. What's my calling in career? Your calling in career right now is to do something where you don't feel disrespected. Something where you feel like, like a relief. So it's not even thinking, right, I've got to wait until the perfect job comes up. It's just finding that sense of relief. That's what the angels want you to focus on now. And I feel that when you take back your power in that way, that's when he's going to actually open up to you. Not that you're asking about your twin, but that's clearly coming up there. And because I feel that's your worry. You're worried about ending the cycle. Even if you're not admitting it to yourself, you're worried about ending the cycle because you're thinking, well, I'm never going to hear from him again. I'm never going to see him again. You're worrying about that. Well, that's actually going to lead to the karmic ending as well. So I feel your karmic cycle is ending this job and you will mirror each other in that way. So the angel is saying to you, delays are always necessary. That's why you didn't get the house or it didn't work out or that delay was necessary. Look at this success ahead. Whatever you do will feel like a success because you'll feel relief. That's what you need to know. You don't need to know what your calling is at this moment. That will present itself to you in time. Just follow your heart. Where is your heart guiding you to? Let me bring in a message for you from Archangel Gabriel. So, even if you do something as a stopgap in the meantime, I feel you're going to feel relief, okay? So the angels say, keep going, okay? Use the energy of any disappointment to fuel your creative projects and authentic emotion. So keep going, which means keep doing what you're doing. Don't give up. Now, keep going could mean keeps going on in your job, keep going at that job, but I feel it will make you feel more and more frustrated and more disrespected, and it will drag you down. And I feel that's also affecting your energy levels, your health and your vibration. So they're not giving me a clear message about your career, because at this moment, it's like, I don't feel you'd even be ready at this moment to go into a new career full on. Because I feel you need some time out. So I feel what you actually need to do is have a rest. And it doesn't matter whether you've just had a holiday or not. I feel you need some time out to think about what you want. Yeah, Luke, preparation. Says they are aligning with their higher self, and that's what you're doing. So this is going to be a time of preparation. So it could even be that you perhaps end a job and have a little break, even if it's just for a couple of weeks, and then you find something, through that something. That's what I'm connecting with. Okay, that's what I feel you need to do. And, the angel's saying you're okay financially. You don't need to panic about money, because you'll be okay. Okay, because God is your source, not a job or an income. God gives you everything you need when you pray. He aligns everything for you. I hope that helps, okay? And I can see you've donated lower down. So I'm actually going to do your message. So I'm not missing Nia out, okay? I'm going to do Nia after Bina, because Bina's donated, used a milestone and donated. So just to keep the messages together. And then I'll do Nia after. So Bina says, message from my higher self for my future with my DM. So what does your higher self want you to know? Try and see things from their point of view. Okay, so your higher self is saying to you, it's so important you try and look at it from the eyes of love, not fear, which means don't judge. If you're actually watching the Angel Seeker level, today's tarot card is Judgment, and it may give you some information in there you need as well. But if you look at things from a higher perspective, you recognize, okay, if I was in his shoes, it probably wouldn't be easy to just walk away. So you've got to remember that he's got to come to his own conclusions and work through his own issues and his own fears. And it's not your job to control him or try and force anything forward. So what you can do is control your own aspect of the journey you're on in your life. So that's why you're saying, I want to be free from that job, because there it's causing you anxiety and it's bringing up stress. And obviously you've had enough time now to realise, well, I'm still dealing with anxiety and I'm still dealing with stress, so I need to make a change. And obviously he's going to stress out and panic when he knows you're leaving. So he can also look at it from your point of view as well. So what else do you need to know for your future with your DM? What else do you need to know? So ask the angels to assist you. Think bigger. So again, see, it's about seeing beyond where you currently are. So you're saying, what's the guidance for the future? And you're probably asking about how's your future going to be. But the angel's saying to have that future that you're seeking, you've got to first of all try and see it from their point of view and think bigger. Recognize that there's more to life than what you're living. And, it's going to be much bigger. There's a bigger reason to this as well. In other words, he's going through what he's going through to learn and grow and evolve and transform. Not only as a soul, but as an empath and a light worker as well, because there's a bigger mission. There's more you have to do. So I feel that your future is to do with the bigger picture. There's a mission that you have together. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be working together, but being together creates that mission. Okay, so what else do you need to know? You've got, soul contracts. You both agreed to the journey before this incarnation. So this is what your higher self is reminding you of. Yes, it gets hard and painful, but you agreed to it. God said, are you sure you want to go down there? Are you sure? And you said, yep, send me down. Beat me down, Scotty. Send me down. And that's why now you're like, okay. This reminds me of, I don't know if you've seen it. It's so funny, okay? There's a comedian. Who is it, the comedian? Is it Chris Rock? And he's going on a roller coaster. It's hilarious, honestly. I couldn't stop laughing all the way through. And he's going, strap me in, baby, strap me in, for this ride, because he hates roller coasters. And he's like, get me in, like he's so scared. And he's just screaming all the way around. And it's like, God will say, are you sure you want to go down there? Are you sure you want to get on this roller coaster ride? And you're like, strap me in, baby, I'm ready for it, Beat me down. So you've got to remember that you agreed to this. That means you also agreed to the soul contracts, which means he's agreed to go through this karmic cycle and you agreed to it too. So you could both learn from it. Okay? So look at this. He's just trapped between two worlds, that's all. And so are you. Right now, you're fighting for your life because you feel stuck in this job. And you're going to feel so much better when you make a decision. And that's going to lead to union. So I'm feeling that by July, it's very likely you've left that job. And you could be in union by February. But again, timelines are guidelines. Don't hold me to that because it depends what lessons are being learning and free will and all of that, okay? I hope that helps. Okay, we're going to do Nia says, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any messages from A for me in the 3D? So what does A want you to know? He wants to take his mask off and talk. Look at that. Now, Knight of Swords is fast energy, so anything could happen at any time. So I feel the message for you at this time is to know that anything can happen. So just be ready for anything, because he said, I want to talk without the mask. I want to take my mask off and throw it away and tell you what's going on. So I feel he wants to communicate something to you. Okay, so if you've been feeling that in your body, if you've been sensing that he's coming forward, they give me tooth pain as well, making a decision to come forward, trust that feeling. Okay, because he's saying, I'm facing my fears and I'm right there with you. So give me fear. So there's fear that he's still dealing with, but he's right there with you, which means you can sense his energy. So I'm seeing that like a ghost. I feel that you are haunting him right now. Now, you may feel he's ghosting you, but he isn't. But you can feel each other's energy. So I feel he is doing his shadow work. However, he does want to come forward. So I feel he wants to take that mask off to have a conversation. And that's the shadow work being done. Okay, so you've got, yeah, he's definitely going to come forward by June at the latest, okay? So I feel there's going to be a communication coming in. They always give me the furthest timeline out, okay? And it's by June at the latest. He's going to come forward and offer something to you. And he knows he needs to fight for you, or he wants to make a change. He knows that. So, and when he reaches out to you, there may still be something he's got to release. You say he's in a karmic there. Yeah, that makes sense with this in reverse, because he's definitely going to reach out to you. Okay, he wants to take, he's wearing a mask in that situation. He wants to take that mask off. And that's why he's saying to you, I'm working through my shadows, wherever that card went. Okay, but he's still going to reach out to you regardless of his karmic cycle. But that's what still needs to be released. So I am feeling he's reaching out to you between now and June. However, there may still be something he needs to release in July. So it's not like he's out of the woods yet. Okay, because he's still like got to fight for this, and he's still caught between two worlds. However, it's not going to stop him communicating, because he's not going to lose you. So he wants to come forward and offer something to you. Okay, so I'm not saying you're definitely going to be in union by then, but something is on track to it. Okay, so what else? Yeah, you got third eye, and I feel your third eye is showing you he's going through an ego death. There's shadow work that's going on. So you must trust what you're feeling and what you're seeing with your intuition and your third eye. Okay, so your intuition is deepening. Trust your inner knowing. Your old self is crumbling. That's what he's going through. Surrender to this transformation. So this is him trying to find his identity outside of that karmic cycle. And that's what your third eye is showing you, because you'll be seeing signs, previews. You feel it deep inside, even if it's frustrating. So something is definitely on track to union. Something is definitely shifting this year. Rise above the drama. There's going to be a regeneration. So he's going to rise above his chaotic life to start again. That's what he wants. But I'm feeling June, July significant for this. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Saranga, thank you for donating for Donna there, honey. So where's Donna? There you are. Hi, Liz, the energy around Mark's karmic situation has been heavy. Any messages from him regarding the heavy energy? So what do you need to know? This for Donna. We got karmic connection coming out there. So it definitely is a karmic connection. And again, what I'm seeing is, you know, I've just spoke about coming to Earth and going through certain things. I'm seeing this like a fireball coming down to Earth. So again, I'm seeing this like these karmic connections were what you signed up for before you came to Earth, and you signed up for it too. Like I just said to, to Bina, it's about strap me in for that ride. So it's something he's definitely meant to deal with. But he's magnetically drawn to you, so he can't stay away from you. He's saying your light draws me in, keep shining without fear. So your guidance is to keep shining your light without fear. And obviously you'll feel his fears, his insecurities, his struggles. So keep shining your light, and that's drawing him to you magnetically, because he can't stay away from you. So what else is going on? You got Archangel Michael is shielding you. So you're being protected from whatever this karmic drama is. Okay. And Archangel Michael is already shielding you. Okay. And the angels are assisting you. So I feel you're already calling on your angels. Possibly Archangel Michael directly. And they are all around you. So that's what you need to know. Whatever you've been doing, keep doing it. Because you have the assistance you need. And you got nature is speaking to you. So I know you've asked about him, but I've got messages coming through for you as well, obviously. So you're receiving messages in nature, whatever they may be. You know, maybe you start seeing ladybugs, especially, and bees. Look at this, your journey is protected by angels. So you're definitely seeing 444, rainbows, feathers, all kinds of angel songs and signs. Because you've had 3 cards now about angels helping you, Archangel Michael around you. And even if you watch a show or a film and there's like someone called Michael in it, I feel it's Archangel Michael, you can move on from the struggle but never your twin flame. So again, you know you can't move on from each other. But I want to get to the nitty-gritty, what he's going through in this karmic cycle. Whatever it is, he's asking you not to give up because it's causing him severe pain being away from you and he feels blocked and stuck. So he still feels stuck. You know, I've got like 2 and 3 as in February, March, like he still feels stuck. So in whatever this karmic thing is, and I feel you already know. Okay, it's not coming out directly, just know it's causing him a lot of heartache and pain and he feels stuck and it's not a person as in a lover, it's something else. Okay, something he's bound to, but I'm not feeling it's love related, even though it causes him heart pain. So again, it could be family. Okay, and 9 of Wands is him saying, please don't give up on me. I will get there. I will deal with this. I will sort it out. So I want to bring in the dark truth to come to light because I'm trying to bring up what it is, but it's not coming up. And there's lies around, okay? Libra, and don't worry. So first thing he's saying is, please don't worry about me or about us. I will find my way. It's part of my purpose and mission to do so, and we are fine too, even if it seems otherwise, because our bond is unbreakable, undeniable. And I feel by the Libra season at the latest, he's going to be ready to commit to the love. So you've got a timeline here. So September, October, this could be when he says, right, enough's enough. We're going to be in union no matter what, okay? And there's lies going on. So there's lies going on around his karmic situation. Lies. Someone's telling lies. Saying nasty things. Okay, there's nastiness going on. So I'm not feeling this is about you at all. This is about whatever's going on. People are telling lies. This is perhaps the closest I can get to tell you what's going on there. There's lying, there's nastiness going on, drama, karmic chaos, and you don't need to be dragged into any of that. Okay, so his message to you is, don't worry because you're going to be together, possibly around the Libra season, but he's got to deal with all these lies and, you know, there's nasty things going on. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, I'm going to say no more donations, guys, please, so I can catch up, okay? So I've got to have a few come in there. So after Christy's donation, no more donations so I can catch up, if that's okay. And I will be live again for a Q&A on Friday. I'll be doing the horoscopes tomorrow, okay? Okay, so next question is for beautiful Lilac. It says, thank you for the donation, honey. He cut me off and the karmic is contacting me. My life is falling apart. It's crazy. Can I please have guidance? Now, this is another reason why, for those of you watching who are dealing with a karmic situation, recognise you're being protected at this time. Because obviously Lilac is saying there, this is crazy. Okay, the karmic is contacting me. It's all come out into the open. And it's affecting my life. So first of all, know that Archangel Michael is protecting you. Okay, so you are being protected in this situation. So what else do you need to know? Messages and music. So he's cut you off, but he's communicating with you in music, okay? So I'm going to bring the music cards in first. And Archangel Michael is protecting you and shielding you from whatever's going on with this karmic, okay? So what is he communicating with you through music, first of all? And then I'm going to bring some guidance in about how to deal with the situation. Shake the disease, we've got things to do. Now, this is a really powerful song. This is a karmic kind of card. Because it's like saying, you've got things to do, I've got things to do. And when the time is right, we'll come back together. But we feel each other constantly. So obviously he's cut you off because he's dealing with all this stress. So it's like he's saying to you, right now we've got things to do. So he can't shake you. Okay, he can't shake you, but there's some kind of disease he's dealing with. Disease is like the karmic cycle. It's something that's diseased he's got to take care of. He's got to bring a healing in some way to be able to be free. So you really are being protected at this time. You need to know that for sure. Even though this karmic may be causing absolute chaos and, it's hurt you and all that, because you're not a bad person, but you may feel that way because of what's going on. Okay, but he's saying we've both got things to do at this time. So I feel it's like he's saying that to you. Let me do my thing, you do your thing, and when the time is right, we'll come together. So you may want to listen to Shake the Disease by Depeche Mode, okay? It's quite funny, actually, because I actually shared that song not long ago, my own journey, and actually put, I've got things to do. We've got things to do. And then I shared that song, my own journey. So focus on you and learn to love your life, okay? Be grateful, feel good, and the blessings will follow. This is a time to focus on joy. Now, I know it may not seem that way because all this is going on, but this is a time for you to get back to you. The angels say, step into your power, believe in yourself, call on Archangel Michael, and a miracle is going to happen in your life and in your journey. Because the truth will come out. It's already out, really. It's only a matter of time now until that karmic connection fails, okay? So the message is, your twin flame is planning how they can come and spend some time with you one-on-one. Okay, they intend and imagine to sit next to you, being close to you in person, expressing how they really feel. So when the time is right, your person will come to you in person and tell you how they really feel. And I feel that's going to be when they've dealt with all this chaos, okay? They do want to meet up with you in person or spend time with you and have a heart-to-heart conversation about the situation and the future. Now, even if that isn't happening at this moment, it doesn't mean it's not going to. Okay, you're being shown this through music. So the songs you hear are going to be about meeting up, coming together, being together, even if it seems otherwise at this moment. There is good news coming in. Okay, focus on what you're manifesting. Focus on giving back to you. Focus on you at this time. And Archangel Michael is protecting you. So I want to bring in a message from Michael to you about the situation. And, when you call on Michael, he will shield you in whatever way he needs to, okay? You are safe. You've got butterfly. So the caterpillar thinks its life is over. At the exact moment it becomes a butterfly. Now that's what you're saying. My life is falling apart. It's crazy. So you're right now in the caterpillar struggling and you're becoming the beautiful butterfly. Okay, so your life is not over. God is just preparing your wings. So you're going to get through whatever this is, and you're going to come out the other side. So have faith and call on Archangel Michael. I'm going to bring one more card in from him. Okay, anything else you need to know? What do you need to know from Archangel Michael? Focus upon divine and perfect health, because if you allow this to affect you, it's going to affect your health as well. Because when you feel stressed out, causes dis-ease in the body. Okay, so God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so they support my well-being. So this situation, the way it is at the moment, there's going to be a breakthrough, and the angel's saying focus on you and your well-being, and that will shift things forward. Do what you need to do to break free from this karmic person, whether it means changing your number, blocking, whatever it needs to do, to focus on your well-being. And Archangel Michael will assist you with that. I hope that helps, okay? I've just saw something about my eye makeup there. What eyeshadow is that, Liz? It's actually Barry M. It's a blue. The reason why I started wearing this blue is because Angela told me I needed to update my face. Well, no, what it was, I was watching Charms, because I'm watching Charms, and Phoebe got blue eyeshadow on. It looked beautiful on it. And I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to put something different on. I really feel like it's better for camera anyway. It makes me look a bit more awake. I don't care what anybody thinks of me anyway, really. But I know that obviously you're asking because you like it. But it's Barry M blue. It's really pretty, okay? But any blue eyeshadow will do. But it's Barry M, that's the make of it. New me, thanks like a new me. New me, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from my twin. Okay, so what does your twin want you to know? What does your twin want you to know? I'm thinking of you. Look at that, I'm thinking of you. Okay, so there's a lot of reminiscing going on, thinking about the past, dreaming of you, fantasizing, going over things, a lot of regret there as well. So I'm thinking about you, okay? What else, okay? What else? I need to check your social media. So I need to means I'm curious about you. I want to know what you're doing. I know I probably shouldn't check, but I'm going to anyway because I'm wondering if you're missing me. So your twin is in a lot of curious energy. Okay, thinking, what are you doing? Where are you? What you're up to? I'm thinking about you. So definitely you're on their mind, okay? And when they're curious about you, that's when they want to take action and do something. So you could be receiving communication soon, okay? Yeah, admiring you, watching you, I'm admiring you. Your kindness and beauty moves me. So I definitely feel your person is watching you, checking your social media out and very attracted to you, admiring you on every level. Your beauty, but also your kindness, the person you are, the way you are, the things you do. So you are being watched, okay? So just be aware of that so you know what you're posting. And yeah, because this person is your true love. So you know it, they know it. Okay, gone back in. Look, fate and destiny at the bottom of the deck there. So you're meant to be. And also it's meant to be equal. Now I'm seeing a lighthouse in the back. I'm seeing that like a lighthouse. I think it is a lighthouse. I'm seeing that like a big lighthouse where you're drawing them in magnetically through your light. I'm also seeing that as an appendage. So I'm seeing there as a lot of sexy energy between the two of you. So your twin is definitely thinking about you, wanting you. Look, messages in dreams. So they're dreaming about you and that's pushing them towards you. So don't be surprised if you have vivid dreams. You know, later on, I've shared it already, it's scheduled. There's a big grey van pulled up outside for some reason. I know it's going now. Big grey van. I don't know if anyone's got a big grey van. Big grey van. It just parked and then it went off. So it's gone now. But that may be significant. I don't know why. But yeah, the message later, the little card pull I do, is messages in dreams. Okay? So he's saying to you, I think about you as I fall asleep. That's why he's dreaming about you. And I dreamt that I was on a plane. So if you live in different locations, okay, you could be getting on a plane and he's dreamed to come to you. Well, this could be a sign of travel in the future. But getting on a plane is like ascending, moving towards the next phase of your journey, wanting to take it up a level. I hope that helps, okay? Yashi, thank you for the donation, honey. This for universe. He called me again. I was sleeping and I didn't feel like talking to him, so I hung up. Any message from the bookies? Well, you did what's right for you. That's the right thing to do for you there, because you're saying, I'm not making him priority. I'm making myself priority. I was sleeping. I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't feel like it. That's good. That's you putting yourself first and putting a boundary down. Okay? So, what do you need to know? So this is from his perspective, okay? So, first of all, I feel the reason why he rang you is because he's feeling a shift in you. Now look at this. Your name is Universe, okay? And you got the universe has it. So I feel that's a huge message for you there. The universe has it. And look at this. 222. Now what does 222 mean? It means the universe has got your back. And that's what you're being shown in this situation. So the universe has got this, which again means you don't need to worry, you don't need to stress, you don't need to panic. You just need to have faith. And he's going through big changes. So he may be seeing 5, 55, 555, or 5. Well, again, you got 5s and 2s and you got 52 here. So you got 5s and 2s. That's what you're going to be shown as numbers, both of you. And you could see 52 as well. Because 52 is about a change happening to bring that partnership in. Okay, so I want to read you as well what it says in Carl's book here for 52. 52 could be a significant number in other ways for you. It says challenging conversations. There you go. Challenging conversations will take you to a place of certainty and understanding. Now, this may be you understanding that I can't keep having this challenging conversation, so I need to put a boundary down. It says be open to hearing the truth. So you're recognizing, okay, the truth is right now, he's doing things that I don't like. And he's doing things that don't serve me and him. So I need to take myself out of the equation. So what you're going to do by setting that boundary down is teach him to ask for what he wants and tell you how he really feels. And I feel that he's also communicating through sound and feelings. And you've got angel message. So I need to pull you an angel message out, not just use a bucket, okay? So what else do you need to know? Take a leap of faith. Yeah, I feel like that's what he's done. He's tried to contact you again like a leap of faith because he perhaps felt you pulling your energy back. And he says the past and other lifetimes teach you what you need for the here and now. So what this is saying is you have the tools inside of you to handle this situation. You can deal with this situation. So you do what's right for you. They're giving me fear. And I feel you pulling your energy back is going to actually make him pursue you more. That's what you need to know. I just want to see what he wants to say to you about why he called you up. I want to bring the dark truths in. Okay, so what's he wanting you to know? Why did he call you up or call you again? Why did he call you again? I'm paying attention. So it's because he is aware. He's paying attention to you. Your voice haunts me. I hear you in my head talking to me. Is it real, I wonder? I'm paying attention. Because obviously the less attention you pay to him, the more attention he starts paying to you. I hope that helps, okay? Next question we're doing is for Rezo. Thank you for the donation. Hi, dear Liz. What comes in my love life, okay? So what's coming in your love life? What do you need to know? Okay, so you got follow your heart. So whatever's coming in your love life, make sure you're following your heart. And that will lead you where you're meant to be. The angels will assist you with this as well. You've got focus on service. Okay, so service may be that you're able to follow your heart, okay? And you've got release fear now. It's okay, Nana, if you want to, you can, okay, if you need any guidance. So release fear now. Let go of any fear you have, any struggle about love, when love is coming or how it's going to move forward. And instead focus on service. And I feel the more you focus on service, the more in the now you are, the better you feel. Okay, so you're able to follow your heart. Something's coming in soon in love. Okay, respond to this with love. Let's see what the others are. There's no is or not now, and things will fall into place. So what I'm connecting with in love is the no is or not now. So something isn't meant to happen in love at this particular moment, but it will soon. Soon, things will fall into place. And this could also be a sign about what's coming in around October time. So make sure you're responding to everything you're going through with love, okay? And release any fear you have now in this moment. And the way you do that is by focusing on service. That means helping others, being kind, doing things you enjoy with passion and purpose. And ask the angels to help you with this so that when love does come into your life, you follow your heart, okay? So what else do you need to know in love? What else do you need to know? Where did that go? There it is. Yeah, there it is again. Focus on service and mission. So if you focus on service and mission, then love will come in naturally, the way it's meant to, without you worrying or forcing or trying to make anything happen. So the angels say, don't worry about love at this time. Focus on service. Focus on doing things you enjoy. And that will bring everything towards you, because someone could be coming forward to you or coming back to you between June and July, the Chariot season, Cancer season. Because it's coming. Someone or something is coming to you, but it may take a little bit more time. So the more you focus on service, the quicker things come in. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any bucket messages? And David's feelings for me, no contact. So what do you need to know from the bucket? What do we need to know? Okay, so first message is fire. So there could be a lot of heat between you and David at this time. And we're obviously moving towards the Aries season as well. So something could be happening around then. Yeah, you've got air. So this could be something that's happening between the next fire and air season. So Aries to Gemini. So that means like where we currently are nearly, because we're nearly in Aries season anyway, between now and June. So between now and June, something could be coming, so wait. So you're being asked to wait, okay? You could get a social invitation coming in from him as well. Now, a social invitation could be something through social media, or it could be an opportunity to meet up or go somewhere, or you could be going somewhere and you run into him, or something gets aligned, and you got desire there as well. So lots of heat and passion. That's why you got fire as well. Slow down and focus on you. So there's a very clear message coming through from here. I feel the message is right now, focus on you. Slow yourself down and wait instead of perhaps trying to make something happen or worry, relax about things, because something's going to happen between Aries and Gemini season. Now, I've got fire in air, which may mean something else to you if you are fire or air signs, but I'm getting this as a timeline. So I'm seeing Aries season to Gemini, something is shifting and happening, and it could be to do with either a social invitation or something through social media. So what does David want you to know? They give me tooth pain. And I'm connecting today in general, okay? Like decisions. Yeah, I have a lot on my mind. So he is stressed out and panicky and going over things. And, you know, he's run down as well, but he hasn't let you go. And I feel this is something he's been dealing with since September. So September to April, okay, he's dealing with something, but he hasn't let you go. That's why I'm feeling like something's going to shift between Aries season and June. So again, Aries season comes in on the 19th of April. No, it doesn't. Start again, Liz. Aries season comes in on the 21st of March until the 19th of April. So that could be when he's kind of in his head until then. And then between then and the 20th of June, which is when Gemini ends, that's when I feel something big is happening. Because he's saying, I haven't let you go, even though it may seem that way. I'm just in my head. I have a lot on my mind. And I feel there's going to be some kind of movement towards you between Aries and Gemini season. Sorry if I keep repeating myself, but I have to share the message so it goes in, okay? So, yeah, we've got Way Shower. You are everything I hope to be. So he wants to be more like you, more authentic, more truthful, the way you are. I want to be like you. So you're showing him the way. So keep doing you the way you're doing right now. Keep shining light, keep being you, and he will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? SS, thank you for the donation. Dear Liz, what is the guidance for me and my twin? What are we manifesting? Okay, so what do you need to know? What's the guidance for you and your twin? What are you manifesting? You're going to move towards a phase in your journey where you are together, holding hands, relaxing, perhaps having a vacation together. That's what's being manifested. So you're manifesting a future together. Okay, even though it may not be that way at this moment, that's what you're manifesting. So the angel's saying, try and enjoy this phase by visualizing what you're manifesting. And this could be sitting together, holding hands. So I'm not saying this is enjoying this phase now. This is where you currently are. This is what's being manifested, where you can close your eyes and see that happening. Okay, so enjoy this phase of manifestation. Enjoy this phase of not being together, because you will be together and then everything will change. So try and enjoy your freedom, or enjoy the version of yourself you are now. You got inner child healing, reparenting the self. So this is about being good to yourself, being kind to yourself, loving yourself, giving yourself what you need, and then you don't crave anything else from anyone else. And you're connecting through dream visits and astral realms at this time, which shows you are manifesting. So I feel you know you are. You are perhaps really strong in your inner union, in your 5D union. It's just waiting for the outer union to manifest. And what you're manifesting is reconciliation, coming back together the right way. So your future, what you're manifesting, is going to be abundant. It's going to be a success. It's going to be stable. It's going to be secure. You're going to have money, family around you. So you're going to have everything you want. And this could be something you're manifesting between June and October. They give me a block there. So have faith in the when. I just want to see how he's feeling about you now, because obviously that's what you were manifesting. So what does he want you to know now? They give me a block in my throat. It's tickle. Tickling. That means he wants to say something. Yeah, watch you when no one is looking, and it's tickling his throat. So he's watching you. This could be at night. It could be when you're not aware he's watching you, and it's making him want to say something. They give me a tickle. A tickle in the throat is like, it's really potent that he wants to say something. And he's saying, have I done the right thing? Probably not. So he's doubting his decisions as well, realising he could have done something differently. I hope that helps, okay? Gita, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what are our wise feelings towards and actions towards me, no contact? So what are ours feelings? What are ours feelings, okay? He's saying, I don't want to fight, okay? So he doesn't want to fight with you. So he doesn't want to let you down, mess you around. He doesn't want to do anything that's going to cause an argument or cause any kind of conflict between the two of you. So he definitely doesn't want to fight. You know, what I'm seeing in this card here is like 50 Shades of Grey, where Christian pushes Anastasia up against the wall in that lift. So he wants to make love to you and, you know, wants to take control of the situation. So I'm also feeling it's part of his purpose to take control of the situation. I'm following my passions, he's saying. He's passionate about you. So he is coming towards you, even though you're in no contact, because you're part of his purpose and his passion. So there's a lot of passion there. So he is fantasizing about you and thinking about you, and that's good news. So there is good news coming in. Yeah, and it's going to be a good future. So I'm feeling like it's all on track for union. Okay, so he is going to reach out to you when the time is right, and you are building a legacy together. You are going to have a purpose together. I feel you have a purpose together, but it's part of his purpose at this time to move towards you, to step up to you, to come towards you. So that's why it's taking a bit of time. So this could be coming in around June to October. Got a turning point there because he doesn't want to fight. So again, this could be him dealing with his own issues between now and May, and then June he comes forward. But again, these are furthest timelines out. So what's the message for you? It's not it's not finished. There's unfinished business. It's unspoken. There's so much that your person longs to express to you, and I'm definitely feeling that. Okay. And soul purpose, you're both stepping into your fullest potential and power at this time. So understand there's no contact. You're both being prepared. You're healing. You're going through things. There's still so much left to be said. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you, Tony Uzzy. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me, guys, if you haven't already. Just hit 3 hours on the clock, so I won't be staying on too much longer, okay? That's why I've put a stop on donations. So, Jamie, thank you for the donation. Jamie says, let me find your question. Where's Jamie's question? Can anyone see Jamie's question? That's why I say if you do donate, try and put it in the super chat, unless it's an energy exchange. But I can't see Jamie's question. Jamie, if you are here, please can you put your question in for me? I'm going to do Tiffany first. Good morning, Liz. Thank you for the donation. What did my person think about the gift I gave them a while back? What did your person think about a gift you gave them? Well, obviously, they are very attracted to you, and you are strong and powerful. So they see you as everything they want. Okay, I feel it actually relaxed them a little bit and calmed them down. So whatever this gift was, it calmed them down. It took them out of their tower moment, or their sleepless nights, or their chaos, or their feeling like there's nothing is going to happen, or it's like gave them hope. I feel this gift, whatever it is, gave them hope, helped them to sleep better, and to realise everything's going to be okay because it's not over between you. So you took an action step. You gave a gift that made them feel better. So it made them feel better. Not necessarily what they think about the gift itself. It's what it represented and how it made them feel. Okay, it made them feel better. It gave them hope. And it's bringing harmony in. So Archangel Raguel is currently harmonizing things between the two of you. Now you're saying, I gave them that gift a while back. But in this current energy, Archangel Raguel is harmonizing things to bring you back together, to move things forward, okay? So what do you need to know at this time? You've got to do the work. Alignment. Doing the work is aligning everything for soul merge. So what I'm getting here is whatever work you're doing on you at this time, keep doing that because it's aligning things for the soul merge. It's like your soul is merging. That's also when you come back together. But your person will heal best when you do you. So you do you, that's moving you into alignment. You're magnetizing each other back into orbit and your energy is aligning for reunion. So what I'm feeling is you doing the work on you is aligning things to bring you back together. But ultimately that gift you're giving made them feel like they were safe in some way. It's like all the fear of perhaps losing you or being without you was replaced with hope. I hope that helps, okay? Nat, thank you for the donation. Any message from my dad? He passed a few years ago. So what would your dad like you to know, okay? And remember, he's always right there with you. So he's saying to you, there's quite a few things coming through. The first one is, I'm so grateful for how much and all the many ways you helped me. So he feels like you were a bit of a teacher to him. And obviously he was a teacher to you, and that's what our dad is, like our mum is. We learn and grow from each other. So it's like he's recognising on a soul level that you helped him in so many ways. And he's grateful for you and he's grateful for that. So I'm grateful for how much and all the many ways you've helped me, okay? Life is the greatest gift that I could give to you. And that's a beautiful thing to say from a parent. Okay, life is the greatest gift I could give to you. Live well. So he's saying, I gave you a gift of life, but really God gave you that gift because God is our real Father in heaven. Our biological parents, are with us for a certain amount of time. So he's saying, I gave you the gift of your life because he is your Father, and he is. He's not, he was, he is, he always will be. So he's asking you to live your life well, to not waste a moment of it. Forgive yourself, it's not your fault. So if you hold on to any resentment or grief or pain or anything like, if only I'd done this, if only I'd done that, it's not your fault. Everything happens at the right time. So he's asking you to forgive yourself and let go of any blame you're carrying around or any guilt. My greatest wish is for you to be happy. So he wants you to be happy. That's what he desires for you. And he's saying, look at this, you are a miracle, and you're his miracle too. You are a miracle. And I feel that's how he felt when you were born. You were a miracle, when you were a baby. It's like this baby is a miracle. So you're still his miracle, and you are a miracle. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? And he's right there with you all the time. Let me just move these around, okay? I've just made a mess here in my cupboard. There we go. Got that many drawers here now. Okay, so we've got Christy, thank you for the donation. I'm still waiting for Jamie, because I haven't seen Jamie's question. If anyone can see Jamie in the chat, okay? So I've got, after Jamie, I've got Christy. So Christy says, thank you for the donation, Christy. May I ask how my son Braden is feeling? An insight on his thoughts, feelings and what he wants, born March the 20th, 2014. So what does Braden want? Okay, he wants you to let go of what was. Okay, and I feel this is about letting him live his life. Okay, so if he was born on the March 2014, 2024, so is he 12, is that right? Just let me know if I've worked that out right, because I'm rubbish with maths. Does that make him 12, okay? So he's 12. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm not a baby anymore. I'm not a child anymore. Let go of what was. It's like he's saying to you and reminding you from a soul level that he has to learn and grow and make mistakes himself. Because, we all make mistakes as a teenager especially. We make mistakes. We do things and our parents are like, what are you doing that for? But we have to let our kids learn in a way. So I feel he's kind of saying that to you. I'm not a baby anymore. And you've done a great job. So I feel he wants you to know that no matter what he's doing or not doing, he wants you to know that you've done a good job of bringing him up. But now you've got to let go of what was, which means that version of him, because now he's evolving into a new version of himself, because he's becoming someone brand new. And forgive. And I feel that this could also be a sign about you sorting things out. So I don't know if he's perhaps done something that's got up your nose or vice versa, but he's also in your life to bring forgiveness in. Because obviously as a child, we get frustrated with our parents, and as parents, we get frustrated with our kids. So everything is an opportunity to forgive. So I feel what you need to know is that he will always forgive you, and you'll always forgive him, because the bond goes deeper than anything else. But he is in your life as well to teach you how to forgive, how to let go of the past, how to move forward and release things. So he is a bit of a teacher to you. So I feel that from a soul level, when I'm connecting with this, first of all, what you need to know is he is a helper to you, and you are a helper to him in many ways. Okay? So what else? He also feels like with you, he has a secure family or a secure life. So you've built a foundation for him. He sees you as like being with you is a solid foundation. It's like you've created a world for him that he can enjoy and grow into. So I feel he's very grateful for you. He's grateful for the person you are, the way you've brought him into this world, the fact that you've created stability for him, and you've given him a home and everything he needs. He feels very grateful for that. However, what I'm really picking up on is he's now growing up and he needs a little bit of space. Now, I'm not thinking, obviously, if he's 12, I think I've lost my chat. I just want to go into, because I think my chat stopped working, just so you know. So I just want to go in and just see if this is resonating with you. Oh no, I don't think anybody's commenting. Is no one commenting? Oh no, chat is okay. Okay. He says working. I thought he just stopped moving then. I thought I'd lost my chance. I'm just trying to work out if that makes him 12. Is that right? If anyone else can work that, it's definitely 12, isn't it? That 2014, 2024, that makes him 12. So obviously I'm not saying you've got to give him space as in let him go out and do things by himself. What I'm saying is I feel like he's trying to make you aware that he is now growing into this new version of himself, and you've got to give him more space than perhaps you did before. That's what I'm picking up on. So it's like he knows you give him this beautiful solid foundation, and now he's got to find his own way. This could even be a sign about him perhaps finding love. You know, he could have like his first love, or there could be a partner coming in here. Okay, as well. And obviously, you know, I mean, I had a crush when I was 12. I had a crush on someone at school, you know, and, you know, like, obviously it depends on, sometimes boys, can you hear that banging there? Someone's banging on the wall there. They're doing some DIY, but this could be someone getting his attention. So he may also be wanting a bit more space because of that, because he's growing into himself. That's what I'm picking up on. So I know it's a bit of a strange message to coming through, but what he wants is for you to let him grow up. I hope that resonates, okay, because that's what I'm picking up on. Okay, we've got Empress, thank you for the donation. I've not seen him in a long time, your father keeps... Okay, well, if that's the case then, he's showing you how grateful he is for what you gave him. Okay, because that is like the home you gave him, the way it used to be. So he wants you to know he's very grateful for you, but now perhaps he needs this space to, you know, learn and grow. So everything happens for a reason, remember. But I feel he knows you're there. You said, I've not seen him for a long time, his father keeps him away. But you know, and I feel he knows that if you need each other, you'll be there. So again, that's why forgiveness has come up, because this is an opportunity for you to forgive everything and let go of what was. So this could be about you forgiving his dad or forgiving the past, because I do feel he feels like he's got a solid foundation that you gave him, and I feel he still feels like that's there. So I feel that bond is there still, even if you're not talking to each other. But I feel he is growing up now, and you've got to trust that, you know, when he is grown up enough, he can make his own decisions anyway. So even if his father's keeping him away from you, that won't last either. I hope that helps, okay? That's what I'm picking up on. So Empress, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM, please? Thank you. So what does your masculine want you to know? So what he's saying to you is, he's saying, I want to talk, without the mask, and it's going to come in when you don't expect it. So there's going to be some kind of spontaneous communication coming in. Yeah, it's going to happen possibly around the Cancer season. Could be quicker than that, okay? But he's definitely coming forward with emotion. So I feel there's definitely going to be a communication coming in, and you've got to be patient. So the more patient you are, the quicker this will come in. But I'm getting the furthest timeline out as the Chariot season, so Cancer season, June, July, and he's going to come forward with emotion. So there's definitely going to be a movement forward. You've just got to be patient. So he wants to talk, and he wants to talk now, which means anything could happen. You know, they always give me the furthest timeline out, which is Cancer season, but it could happen any time. So what else? He's in his emotions and his feelings about you as well. So rise above any drama that the ego has created. You both have a mission together. You're both realising this, and you're mirroring each other. So you could also be experiencing some joint pain. Okay, so if you're having joint pain, it's because you're both feeling this pull to each other. So I do feel he's going to reach out to you. What else? Yeah, I've been checking your social media to see what you're up to. So he is curious about what you're doing. I hope that helps, okay? Angelic Echoes, this for Nana. I'm still waiting for a question, though, from Jamie, okay? So has Jamie actually put a question in? I don't think so. Let me just pull a card for Jamie first, actually. So, Jamie, if you are in the chat, this is for you. Something you need to know, okay? Things will spring forward. Now, we're moving into spring now. So things are going to start moving forward in love or finances or work or whatever it is you're asking about in spring. So you can expect something to happen, but it's not at this current moment. Okay, so take a moment to process why it's a no for now. Okay, so I do feel it's shifting forward in spring. There she is. Any advice for my twin relationship? It's going to spring forward. It's going to move forward in the springtime, but not at this current moment. Take a moment to process why. And it could be because more clarity is needed, or there's still more lessons being learned, okay? So your twin wants to set the record straight with you about something. He is hungry for you, or they are hungry for you. So they do desire you, even if they're not taking action at this time, or if there's a delay. Okay, but I do feel they're in the head about you. They're thinking about you. There's lots of passion there, but it's not the right time. So the no's are not now. It's going to spring forward. Something's going to move forward in the spring, which I always see around Easter time, which is like around April the 5th. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, so we're going to do, where am I now? Just bear with me. I'm on Angelic Echoes. I've done Empress Am. So Nana says, bucket messages. Thank you, Liz. So what do the buckets want you to know? What do we need to know from the bucket for Nana? Okay, so let's see what's coming through here. So first of all, you're working with Archangel Nathaniel, whether you're aware of it or not, okay? Archangel Nathaniel is helping you to have a breakthrough. Okay, so there is a big breakthrough coming through. I feel you need to slow down a little bit, which is what I said to you yesterday. And there's going to be a lot of ascension symptoms you're experiencing this month. And we're in March, aren't we? So in March this month, there's going to be some ascension symptoms coming up for you. You're going to hear messages in music as well. And it feels like your twin could be coming in, or something could be shifting, because we've got text message, okay? Heart-to-heart conversation, they speak their truth. We've got afternoon, okay, we've got marriage, London, and message them and happy event. Now, what I'm seeing here is you may see a happy event like a marriage. So you may actually see a marriage, or you may walk past like someone getting married, or you may see an event like a marriage, and that puts you into a beautiful energy and something shifts in you. And you may actually receive some kind of message. Now, this says message them. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you've got to message them or message him, but there may be an opportunity to message them because you may receive a message from them. Because we got text message, or you may be guided to message them for some reason. You know, for example, you could see something going on and it makes you think something, and you think, I need to message him, or I need to message them. Okay, so something could come in. Now, this messaging them could be about something completely different. Could be someone else you're messaging. But because I'm connecting with your journey as a twin flame, I know you're not really trying to connect much with your twin flame journey at this moment, but that's always when it comes forward anyway. There could be an opportunity coming for some kind of conversation here where they speak the truth about something to do with commitment. And that could come in around an afternoon. Okay, London's significant there, so I don't know what that means for you. That you could even see perhaps a marriage taking place or a happy event in London. This could be something you see on TV or in a film or in a show or something like that. But I feel if you slow down, I feel you need to slow down because you're going through ascension symptoms, and you need to slow down this month, okay, because something is shifting, and we're being guided in music as well. So music is speaking to you. That's what I've got coming through. Okay, so take those as they resonate with you. Just want to bring some messages through from music as well. So what do you need to know through music? What do you need to know? So you've got time as illusion, and that's really the lesson you're learning at this time as well. You understand, and that's enough. So let go of the when, the how, and the if. Trust and know it will happen, and it will all be in divine timing for the highest good of all involved. And you both feel crazy on this journey because you are crazy for each other. Don't expect anyone else to understand the choices you make or the things you do as a twin flame. As long as you understand, that's enough. Okay? And they are sending you signs and signals and clear messages. They love you and are intending to return. So you are going to see signs. No more donations, please, angels, moderators, like my angels. No more donations. I've just sent it to the angels there anyway. No more donations, okay? Because I said I wasn't going to be on as long as yesterday, and I am. And I was intending to be off for 10, and it's like nearly 11 o'clock, but never mind. So your twin flame is working with the universe to get their message across to you, just how much they care. Pay attention to the things you see and hear at this time. So whether you want it or not, you're receiving messages from your angels here, okay? So nothing will ever compare or come close to the way you feel, love, or care for each other. Remember, you are valuable, and your twin flame knows deep within that no other compares to you. So even though you're not asking for messages about your twin is coming through. Because it's important you know that, and that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? And I hope that reading helped yesterday in some way, okay? So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. No more donations, guys, please, because I need to go off, okay? I was only intending to stay on till 10 o'clock today, and it's nearly 11 now, so I have gone over. So Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Okay, so Jacinta says, Liz, since Mum got vertigo flare-up, everything felt heavy, and there's been a bit of financial expenditure. It's been stressful. When will things get better? My sister also stresses out. Well, first of all, you can't keep expecting things to get better if the circumstances are still the same. Okay, instead of saying, when's it going to get better, focus on making it better, which means recognise that your mum is dealing with stress and that's causing all the problems. So try not to add to that stress. And I know it's not you directly, but you get very stressed out yourself, and that adds to it. You get nervous, you go through your own anxiety, and that builds. And your sister is stressed out, stressing you out. Don't let anyone stress you out. So really, you've got to take back your power. So it's not when a thing's going to get better. You've got to take back your power to make it better. Yeah, they're not seeing things clearly. They're going to be feet. You're not seeing things clearly. Okay, and you instead of saying, no, it's the full moon, or it's Mercury retrograde, or you've got to take back your power. Your mum's stressed out because she's allowing herself to be stressed out. And that's causing the financial problems because stress leads to more reasons to be stressed. And stress leads to more experiences that we attract through stress. So what do the angels want you to know? Look, don't take things personally. So your mum and you have got to not take things personally. So in other words, if your sister's stressing you out, it's because you're taking something personally, or you're allowing yourself to be affected by her energy in some way. So instead, go out in nature to feel your connection with source. And the thing is, when you go out in nature, you feel less stressed. So your mum may need to go outdoors a bit more. You may need to as well to relax and breathe. And obviously you may have more opportunities to do this as the weather gets better. So it could be a sign as well that the weather is getting better and then you're going to feel better. So you could find things getting better as the weather improves, depending on where you live and what the weather's like where you currently are now. Okay, so there could be, and this could be connected with a change of the seasons. So relax and breathe. Mum's been sitting in the gallery watching trees. Well, that's brilliant because that is calm. That's calming energy. But obviously if she's doing that and then your sister comes in and causes some stress, it's going to affect her even more because she's going to go from a calm state into a nervous state straight away, and that's going to cause even more struggle. So what are you learning? You've got karmic lessons and you've got telepathy. So you can even communicate with your mum through telepathy. And your mind just say, don't worry about it, mum, don't take it personally, breathe. And you can talk to your mum in that way. If you feel she's not listening to you, or, you could even communicate with your sister telepathically by saying to your sister, calm down. Or even go away, go and take your negativity somewhere else. But this is about you connecting through telepathy and realising that everything you go through is a karmic lesson. So karma is clearing, learn the lesson, and then you break the cycle. So the lesson is to not take things personally and to recognise the stress is being created in the mind that creates it in the body. I hope that helps. I want to bring in a message from Archangel Raphael. So what does Archangel Raphael want you to know? And the thing is, please don't ever think I'm telling you off or anything like that, because you're such a beautiful person. You have such a big heart and you just want your mum to be happy and well. And then you get stressed because you and your mum are very connected and you are a telepathic being. So remember, you will pick up on her energy because you're an empath. So you've also got to be kind and loving towards yourself. So have a nice, long, refreshing walk. That'll do you good, even if your mum can't do that at this time. But it will do you good to walk in nature. So have a nice, refreshing, long walk. And then when your mum feels up to it, maybe she can do that too. But you can do that now, and that will calm you down. And that'll be better for you in general. But also when you go back into your home, your mum will pick up on their energy too. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Any full moon message from my DM, Mohammed? I miss him. So you'll be both feeling that way. I'm taking responsibility for my past actions. So I do feel he's judging himself, but he wants to take responsibility. Now, obviously, the full moon has brought some heavy energy up for all of us, and I feel that you're going to be feeling what he's feeling. So he said, I am taking responsibility for my life. I am going to deal with my past. I am taking action towards it. So breathe. So when you're experiencing this heavy energy or you're missing him, make sure you're taking time out to breathe and you channel your energy into your creative projects or goals. So the angels say, ask Archangel Gabriel for help with your creative ideas. So it will benefit you at this time to channel what you're feeling into your creativity and breathe through any stress, anxiety or struggle. And he's going to take responsibility for what he's doing. What else does he want you to know? Dreams. He's dreaming about you. So the angels say, write down what you hear or feel or sense or know about your dreams, because that's him communicating with you. So he is connecting with you in dreams. Your dream sharing at this time. What else? Okay. What else do you need to know? In dreams, I want to show up for you. And he's saying, I dreamt that I was on a plane. So he may want to come to you through by a plane or a journey. And he's dreaming about that. Planes can also be about ascension and moving to the next level. But I feel like in his dream, he gets on a plane and comes to you because he's showing up for you in his dreams. So he's showing up for you. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So what I'm going to do, because I'm going off now, I'm going to do a collective message. Now, I do feel that dream sharing is going to be very powerful. I had a dream about my twin last night. It was a bit weird and crazy and a bit freaky, but I know what it was trying to tell me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring the dreams deck in. So whether you feel you've dreamt about your twin or not, it's very likely they're dreaming about you. So I'm going to do a little pick a pile with a dream message. So pick a number, 1, 2 or 3. Pick a number, 1, 2 or 3. Okay. I'm doing that one and that one. Card 3. I'm doing good, thank you. I've just been on here for 3 hours and 25 minutes, so it's time for me to go, I think. So we've got pile 1, pile 2 and pile 3. 1, 2 and 3. Pick your number. Okay. Pile 1, your message is, you are my dream lover because you do everything right. So your person has been having dreams about you that are very intimate and sexy and passionate. And in that dream, you do everything right. So if you're wondering how they feel about you intimately, they see you as their dream lover. You could even hear that song by Mariah Carey. Okay, is it Dream Lover Come Next to Me or something like that? Dream Lover. Don't know what it is anyway, but Dream Lover. But you're their dream lover and you do everything right in that dream. Okay, so a lot of saucy energy. Pile 2. To love you and then lose you is my biggest nightmare. So they've been having nightmares where they lose you. And that's waking them up in a sweat. It's making them scared, afraid. This will push them to take action. So your person either has or will have a dream about you that freaks them out so much that they reach out to you. Because they don't want to lose you, okay? So in this dream they lose you, whether that's losing you to another person or just they can't find you in some way. And it's going to make them take action. Pile 3, I remember when I've had a dream about you. So they are aware. So they wake up and know they've dreamt about you. And that means that makes you on their mind. Or that puts you on their mind throughout the day. So they know when they've dreamt about you. And it makes them think about you all day long. And it pushes them to do something. So just have faith the universe is on this and you are safe. So thank you to everyone for watching. I'm sending you so much love. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'm going to be live again tomorrow, but it will be horoscopes. And that's collective, so, that's not a Q&A. And then I'll hopefully be live again for Q&A on Friday. But the next Q&A I may not be on so long, because, I intended to record videos for the channel today as well. But it's already nearly midday. So it's amazing how quick the time goes. And I jumped on here about 7:20 this morning. So thank you for watching. I'm sending you all so much love. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon.